Welcome back to the Close Up Podcast. I'm Drew. I'm here with Jonathan and Kuyve. Episode 22. We're going to be talking about I'm Dangerous tonight and The Snowman. But first, we're going to be talking about what we watched this week. Jonathan, why don't you start?
Yeah, it's actually insane that we're doing these two movies right now. I don't know how you
Crazy.
guys came up with this, but it's like I wasn't even here for you guys just sent me the movies we were doing this week. I was like, oh my gosh, what are we doing?
Yeah,
But it's definitely
insane.
gonna make an interesting
It's awesome.
conversation for sure. So yeah, I wasn't here last week, so I got 2 weeks worth of movies. Not that much watched. Did I end up talking about the Mastermind in Arco the last time I was here for my film
Um,
festival?
I don't
Maybe.
think so. You can run through them.
Sure. I watched The Mastermind, the new Kelly Reichardt movie, way back then. Not a fan, unfortunately. I know a lot of people are liking it. Maybe Kelly Reichardt's just style isn't for me.
I think
Um,
that's it.
yeah, I think it's it. I mean, I liked Old Joy. I thought it was good, but I know Kelly Reichardt's pacing is like slow. That's kind of like her
Yeah.
get up and everything. I don't know. This one just felt a little too slow for me. That was kind of it. Then I watched Arco. This is a French animated film. Really good. I don't know if I said this before, but like when the announcer came and like introduced the movie, she was all like, "This is France's answer to Studio Ghibli," and I thought that was like a really
Oh,
good way to put it. And
Yeah.
yeah, this film does like everything you expect from a Studio Ghibli type movie. Really good, really
Do you
um,
think it has Oscar chances?
I think it does. I think it has a nom in it. I'm not sure if the Academy will give it, but I really hope it does.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, really like that one. The Mastermind, I gave it 3 star, 3 out of 5. Arco was a 4 star for me. Then I rewatched Avatar, because this was, the re-releases were there. So Avatar, I think it went up on a rewatch from a 3.5 to a 4 star. The visuals still hold
Oh,
up. It's still
yeah.
ridiculous.
yeah.
Story's still great. Then yeah, next day went to the theater, IMAX 3D. Uh, Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yup.
4.5. This movie is like insane.
It's so
It's
Yeah.
like
insane.
insane. I'm just like I'm sad that I wasn't able to join the last episode. Bro, this movie is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I watched VHS Halloween, the latest installment of the franchise. It was actually pretty solid. I gave it a 3.5. Really liked it. I had some really good shorts and stuff. Um, then I watched a Will type movie called Sleuth. Um,
Oh,
this movie rocks, man. Like the
is it
What a
dialogue.
clever?
clever picture.
Yeah, it's so clever, bro. Like it's just like it's just like two guys dueling it out on who's like more clever.
Oh,
It's like
really?
yeah, basically.
That's awesome.
Bro, this movie like rocks. Michael Caine and Laurence Olivier, bro. These guys
Ooh.
insane. Really great dialogue, really great story. Gave that a 4 star. Then I watched Kuyve recommendation, The Vanishing.
Ooh, nice.
Um,
Hmm.
this was I really don't know how to describe it. It was just like I kind of just watched it, took it all in. I'm like, this is like just so deep.
Hmm.
It's like it's just about this guy whose girlfriend got abducted one time, and he spends like years looking after her, and the
Yeah.
abductor gets in touch with them, and like the story goes from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, really crazy story. I mean, you see like both perspectives. I just think this is a really good narrative.
It's really. Did you find it really scary? Because I found it quite. There's some scenes that really like actually scared me.
I don't know about scary, but like the suspense was through the roof during times. Like
Yeah.
I'm all like,
Because
oh man, is this guy really making the right decision? It's like,
yeah.
like it does a really good job of putting you in his like position. Because
Hmm.
like even though you get the abductor's perspective, it doesn't give you everything, right?
Yeah.
So you're still left with that sense of like not having closure, like that guy,
Hmm.
and you kind of understand some of the decisions he makes.
Yeah.
But it's like there's
Because
some times where it's just insane, bro.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Stanley Kubrick called it the scariest movie of all time.
Yeah, he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
So
That's a good shout. This movie is really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I give it a 4-star.
Wait, Jonathan, I just want to like ask because I like, and maybe Kevy too, but like, I've heard like comparisons to like Prisoners. Like I've heard like this is just like a better version of Prisoners, or like Prisoners before Prisoners came out. I mean, you don't have to like compare the two. I just like, is that like an apt comparison?
Yeah, I think so. I think
Okay.
it kind of is.
in what it's about, but like the how it deals with the characters is so different.
Yeah, very
Okay, I
different.
see.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a better comparison out there. Like I don't know, but yeah,
Sure.
a really good movie. 4-star. Sleuth was a 4-star as well. Then I just threw on like one of the most random movies ever called American Sweatshop. Um,
Is this a
Lily
new
Ryan.
release?
Yeah, 2025,
Hmm.
starring Lily Reinhart. Riverdale star.
Oh,
And
Oh my god.
Daniela Melchior. I don't know how to pronounce that. Fast and Furious star.
okay.
Naturally.
I mean, this movie is actually like super interesting because like it deals with like Lily Reinhart is like one of those moderators for social media. So all her job is going through like social media posts, and it's like, do these meet the social media guidelines or like do they not? And it's like
Mm.
she either accepts it or deletes it, and then she runs into one post that like basically scars her, and it's like so brutal to her. She's like, I have to investigate and find out what kind of sicko did this, and I need to like I need to get this guy.
So it's like about the internet. It's like Red Rose type shit.
Kind of. It doesn't like I really like how this movie like showed like a different side of the internet. Like I don't think you ever see a movie like this. Yeah, but liked it a decent amount. I gave it a 3-star.
Fair.
Then I ended up watching one of the best horror movies of the 2010s, Andy Muschietti's It, Chapter 1.
Okay, bro.
This movie is a banger.
Andy
I don't
Muschietti's and best.
Andy Muschietti.
Yeah.
21st
Come
century,
on.
like,
This movie is freaking awesome, bro. This like I've watched this so many times. This movie is freaking great, bro. Like I don't know, there's just something about the kids and their chemistry and like Pennywise in this particular movie that just like it all works, bro. It just works for this particular film. And like this it's so rewatchable for me.
That's fair, I guess.
Give that a 4-star. Then I ended up watching Lake Mungo as well. Really cool. Like I saw that it was a mockumentary, and initially it kind of like turned me off. I was like expecting like a found footage type movie for this, and it's like I kept watching it, and it's like I wasn't really into it that first half, but like the second half things really picked up, and I really liked how the story like kind of went in, and some of the shots, holy, they're spooky as hell, bro.
there's some scary things. Like
Yeah,
near
it's
the end.
in the
Holy-
end when you see the freaking just the video recording of like that
Yeah.
thing, and just that thing happens, I'm all like that was like one of the like
Because I was watching it like pitch black in my room at like 2 a.m. And then I see that thing at like the end. That is like scary, bro.
that is scary. I'm all like, oh my gosh, that's like insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like that. I mean, this would have been a 4-star if I liked like the first half as much as I like the second, but I give it a 3.5. That second half really did impact me. Then yeah, now we'll actually get into it a little bit more because I rewatched Avatar: Way of Water again,
Oh my
and
god.
I give it a freaking 5-star because like James
It's so
Cameron,
beautiful.
he's just one of the goats. Like,
Yeah.
there's really not much else to say. I think he only has one miss, and that was like a movie he barely had any control over.
Yeah, he got fired.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to clear the air on the fucking Piranha 2 issue. He got like, I'm pretty sure he got like fired after like a couple weeks of shooting.
No way.
Yeah. So like the movie is like barely his movie.
Yeah. So like, essentially James Cameron has no misses.
Yeah.
Every movie is a 4-star above except for Piranha 2, which we can exempt. But Avatar: Way of Water, like every freaking rewatch, this shit gets better, bro. Like
It does. It actually
I
does.
like they're like this is like a movie I'd consider if it's like I'm on a desert island and I only get like 3 movies that I can rewatch for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
It's like this movie is so rewatchable. It has a
It has like everything too.
it has a 3-hour runtime, and it fills those 3 hours so good with like, I mean, I say this every episode. World building, I'm a huge freaking sucker for, and this movie does it so freaking well.
Yeah.
The Metcaina, the the stuff about the whales, the Tulkun, just like everything. The story, Quaritch, who's like the funniest guy ever. Why so
He's so
blue?
awesome.
Why so blue?
Why
Why
So
so?
Blue is so cool.
And it's like, I mean, yeah, every rewatch, this movie is just ridiculous. The visuals, just like arguably like the greatest, if not the greatest of all time in terms of visuals, in
Yeah,
terms
I
of
mean that's
special
not
effects and
ridiculous.
everything. And then just like the characters, like particularly Kiri, she's just like one of the most fascinating characters
He's the
I've
goat.
ever like had the pleasure of watching
Yeah.
on like in general. Like I
Mhm.
just love her character so much. There's
Yeah.
just something about her that's so captivating to me. And just yeah, everything about her. I mean, I love the family dynamic is just one of the best like terms of like family and connection and the rebel, the favorite kid, the outcast, like everything
Mhm.
about it. It's just like it just blends so well together, and
Yeah.
the action is top notch, the emotions are top notch, just everything. Man, this movie is one of the best like of all time.
For sure.
Yeah. Um. Then I threw on a random movie called 13 Game of Death. It's a Thailand movie, a Thai movie.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's basically about this dude that basically loses his job and like gets evicted, and he's flat out broke. And he gets like this anonymous call, and they're all like, yeah, if you do like 13 tasks for us, you'll get like $100 million. And so like each task is like a little bit worse than the last. And it's like it starts off pretty tense and like kind of cool. Like some of the shots are pretty nice and how it's the camera work, but then like it just keeps going, and it's like there's some cool moments, but
Sounds
the
like a gimmick movie.
yeah, like the overall tension and like the film kind of loses its edge after like the halfway point, and you're kind of just watching, see how it ends, and the ending is like cool and all, but it's like it's kind of generic
Sure.
for it's kind of what you expect. So I give that a 2.5. It's fine. Then I rewatched It Chapter 2. um I still kind of like this movie. It's like a 3-star for me. It's kind of just like I love the chemistry between all the characters. I think this is like genuinely one of the best like cast movies ever. Like I think they just did like a perfect casting for all of them. I mean, I haven't read the books, so I definitely think like someone who reads the books probably is much more disappointed in these movies. But
Yeah,
in
maybe.
terms of this, it's like I will admit it's kind of like a CGI slog fest. There's just too much going on.
Yeah.
But it's like entertaining enough for me to like I'm like I'm fine with it. I'm not particularly happy about it. I mean, there are times where it's like, I mean, you could have done that practically, It's like you could have done that. You could have put in a little effort there, but it's
Yeah.
like, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, I think it's solid. Still give it a 3-star. I think I dropped it down from the last time I watched it from a 3.5, but it's fine. Probably, I mean, it chapter 1, I feel like kind of gets better on every rewatch, and like this one kind of just gets a little bit worse with every rewatch. But yeah, that basically wraps up my past 2 weeks.
Nice.
All right. Kuyve?
Okay, so I just watched Lake Mungo. Jonathan already talked about it, but we talked about it a little bit. I find it pretty good.
Yeah.
It's scary. And then I watched a Howard Hawks movie that I didn't really care for that much. The Criminal Code. Not much to say there. And then I watched an absolute banger, Ginger Snaps.
Oh, it's
good.
so good.
It's so good.
It's so awesome.
It's like a perfect little like teen comedy, and then it's like a horror movie, and it's amazing. It feels.
After seeing your guys' ratings for it, I was cheesed. I missed my theater screening for it. I was like,
Yeah,
bro.
insane.
Ginger Snaps in 35 millimeter. Oh my god.
It's insane.
Yeah. And the movie looks so amazing too. Like seeing it on film, it would bring out so many like textures in the film too. It would look so nice. But yeah, that movie's incredible. 4.5. Then I watched Jennifer's Body, which is like Ginger Snaps light. It's not as good. It's
right.
I like this movie. Obviously, there's a lot to like in this movie. Yeah, Man of Psycho. But I don't think it covers the themes as like it's. Maybe it was bad that I watched Ginger Snaps like right before it or like the day before it, because they're so similar in what they're kind of talking about, and I don't think Jennifer's Body covers the themes and like explores them to like so much depth and emotion as Ginger Snaps does, while keeping like the fun teen comedy-ness of it. But yeah, and then I watched the Mothman Prophecies. This movie's insane. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like you guys know what like the Mothman is, like that myth.
No,
yeah,
it's like Bigfoot, but like
yeah,
it's like a Mothman, and there's like real ass sightings, and it's about this real town that had these sightings, and you'd think there'd be a more like Mothman in it, but it's really not that. It's like the Mothman happens to this guy, Richard Gere, and then it's just about him like delving into the mystery of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That sounds sick.
It's really cool. It looks amazing. And then I watched 4.5.
Sheesh.
And then I watched Hardware, which is like this. It's like this 90s, like late 80s, like sci-fi horror type thing with like techno horror type deal. It's like I thought I would like this more because like I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like techno, James Cameron type shit, techno
Right.
noir. But it's really kind of weird. It's like this one location thing, and I don't think it's incredible, but it's still good. And then I watched Vampire, the dryer. Yeah, the dryer movie. I thought it was good, but I don't know.
What'd you rate that?
3 stars.
Yeah, see, I'm on the 3-star shit as well, bro. Like that movie is like, I went into that movie expecting like the most like insane visuals and like the most insane like narrative, and it's like some of the visuals great, but it's like I don't know. I found the narrative so bland and kind of boring. I was like, okay, what's even going on right now? And it's like,
I think it's totally kind of whatever. I don't know. I like other silent movies more.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I'm Dangerous Tonight and Dante's Inferno, which is a silent movie from 1911. The Letterboxd thing says something. It says like historically, it says. Oh, I thought it said something about it being like one of the earliest fully intact movies, or something like that.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Maybe I'm making that up, but I don't know. I thought it was perfectly okay. Like I watched it kind of late, and I wasn't fully, I don't know, enjoying it. But and then I watched another kind of crazy movie, The Adjuster, which is like
is it the Adam McGoyan?
Adam McGoyan movie, and I've seen like a couple of his movies. I obviously really like Seven Veils. We watched or we talked about that a little bit ago.
Yeah,
this movie is pretty It's weird. It's like, you know what when I was talking about in our one battle after another conversation, when I was like, there's something off, like something that feels wrong about the buildings and stuff like that.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a little bit weird. It kind of has that feeling. It's like
Okay.
everything kind of has like a shade of something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's really an interesting movie. And then the
Would you get the
Snowman,
adjuster?
4.5.
Oh, wow.
It's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
I
saw
need
the
to watch this one.
synopsis of it after you logged in, and I was like, "This sounds sick."
No, it's really cool. But yeah, and then the Snowman.
All right.
Yeah.
I will start with I rewatched Avatar: The Way of Water. You know, it was still in theaters and I had a free day, so went to go watch that again. One of my like all-time favorite movies. We talked about it last week. Jonathan just talked about it. You know, it's like incredible.
Yeah.
Then after that I watched The Wicker Man from 1973. I thought it was good. I don't know. I think I would have like I thought I was gonna like this more, but I think it was good. I don't know. I think I
I
just
like
had
that
too high
movie.
expectations.
You like it more or less than Midsummer?
I like it a lot more than Midsummer.
Yeah.
I will say that, like a whole star more.
I don't know about that. They're like kind of even for me. They're both 4 stars for me, but Wicker Man
That's
is like
fair.
it has
I'm
a
a
really
lot
cool
lower on
aesthetic.
Midsummer than a lot of people, so I don't know. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Then after that, I give it 3 stars. After that, I watched Bones, the Ernest Dickerson picture. This movie is just like it's so insane. It's actually one of the most insane movies ever. Like Snoop Dogg plays this like pimp that's like dead, and he's just like his like body's just like rotting in like the basement. It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's so
And
crazy.
there's like a dog, and like oh my god,
It's like the
it like talks.
manifestation of him.
Yes, yes, and they call it. They named the dog Bones.
It's crazy.
Because Snoop Dogg's name is Jimmy
Is
Bones.
Jimmy Bones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. There's a moment where like actually I don't know if I say that. I don't want Jonathan to get spoiled. Yeah, it's so insane. It's awesome. I give it 4 stars. It like rocks.
I think I skipped over
Um
this. I also watched Bones. Bones is fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah, Bones is so good.
Bones is awesome,
Uh
dude.
yeah. I watched Rabid the same day, the David Cronenberg picture. I thought this was really good. I like didn't like I don't know. I gave it 3 star. I thought it was good. But it's like second to last in my Cronenberg ranking at the moment. I'm sure there'll be some lower ones, also some higher ones too. But I don't know. I thought it was good. I think it's like a really interesting movie to watch like post COVID. You know, they're always talking about like vaccines and you know like this like disease. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
like I like a piece of dialogue that was said was like we need everyone to have like vaccination cards and I'm like whoa that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this movie came out in 77, same year as Star Wars, so
I wonder, did Cronenberg write the movie?
I actually don't know. Let me get a little
Because
check on that. He did write it.
we always
He
kind of
did write
talk
it.
about how Cronenberg is like so like prescient with his like forethought
He's forward
on the
thinking.
world.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah.
that's quite interesting.
Well, it's even you look at like something like Videodrome and it's like that's insane for a movie to come out in the 80s, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
always thinking ahead.
Mhm.
I don't know.
You said Rabid was your second last. What's your last?
Stereo, the debut.
Yeah, that's you got through his worst.
Yeah.
Well, I have it 2 stars, so you know,
That's like 2
it's not too
stars.
bad.
Have you seen Shivers?
No, I'm going too soon.
I think I like Rabbit a little bit more than Shivers, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So do I think.
I'm watching Shivers, The Brood, and Dead Zone pretty soon.
Nice.
Okay, so
Those are some big ones. Those are some big ones that
I'm curious to know your thoughts on
off
the
it.
Dead Zone, because the Dead Zone's a weird. The Dead Zone's a weird movie for Cronenberg. So.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like not really Cronenberg. It's just an adaptation. So it's
Yeah,
like,
is it his only adaptation?
It's his.
uh,
It's the only time he's adapting a
Well, Cosmopolis is an adaptation.
No,
but
yeah, I was gonna say it's the only time he had he was like in the studio system. Like he got hired for this
sure,
movie,
yeah.
and he was like working with, I forget the producer's name, like famous
Mhm.
guy's name, and then he gets hired to make this adaptation of Stephen King's book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also watched Ginger Snaps. I think this movie, like Kuyve said, is incredible. I heard Kuyve talk ad nauseum about this movie and how good it was, and so I was like, I gotta watch it, and so I did. And the beginning is so crazy because I was not expecting for this movie to be like so dark.
Mhm.
Like I was expecting like a kind of lighter heart, like fun high school kind of horror movie, but it's like instantly this movie is like really dark.
It is, but it's still funny.
Yeah. No, it's still funny. It's like
Yeah.
it balances its tones really well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's also just like a great movie to like look at like as like puberty,
Mhm.
because it's like someone changing into another person, and it's like
Mhm, yeah.
dealing with that. Yeah, I thought it was great. I give it 4.5. I watched I'm Dangerous tonight, which we will talk about. And then I also watched Dante's Inferno. I watched that with Kuyve. This movie's okay. I don't know. It's fine. I
Yeah.
thought like it's cool. I don't really have.
Yeah.
There's like a moment where they have this like beast where it's like a 3-headed like dog looking thing, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the shots are cool, but it didn't really like. It wasn't that engaging to me. I don't know. I'm probably like wrong about this movie because it's like this is supposed to be like an all-time like film study classic, whatever.
Yeah.
I also watched this pretty late at night, so I was pretty tired. And then I watched The Snowman, which we were talking about. But let's get into I'm Dangerous Tonight.
Let's go.
Oh boy, this is
Okay.
Jonathan said already, but what a ridiculous episode.
What a ridiculous episode. I'm Dangerous Tonight has 2.7 thousand members. It has 2.7K members on Letterboxd.
Yeah,
That I've seen this movie.
That's awesome.
732 reviews. Like nobody's seen this movie. If you've seen this movie and you like, congrats, actually.
You're like a real Hooper head. That's what
Yeah.
Or you have like annoying like friends that force you to watch this movie.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a live drop of the rating because like I think Kuyve and Drew already dropped theirs, but you're trying to keep it secretive slightly. So I didn't even like log it, but I'll log it right now, so y'all can get a.
What are your guys' thoughts on like Tobe Hooper as like a genre filmmaker?
I'm not like so familiar with his work. Like I've seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre one time. I've seen Texas Chainsaw 2 like once. So, I'm not a Tobe Hooper expert. Is it Toby or Tobe?
It's Tobe, yeah.
Tobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an expert on him, but Texas Chainsaw is obviously like a horror landmark. And, it's like...
Yeah, I'm kind of on the same
undeniable movie, so...
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as Kuyve here. I don't really know much about Tobe Hooper. I'm Dangerous Tonight marks like the third film of his I've seen. I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre one time, maybe like I want to say like 1.5 to 2 years ago now. Haven't revisited since, but great movie, obviously. And then I've also seen Poltergeist, which I did like as well.
Yeah.
I've seen Poltergeist as well, but it feels a little different to what I'm normally doing.
Sure. I don't know. I'm like a big Tobe Hooper fan. I haven't seen like all of his movies. Like I've only seen like a handful, but everything I've seen I like love. I don't know. I think he's just like so formally interesting. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like one of my like 10 favorite movies. It's my favorite horror movie. I mean, it's either like that or Crimes of the Future, but like we're talking like a genre horror movie. It's like by far Texas Chainsaw. I don't know. I think like the aesthetic of that movie and like the kind of the guerrilla filmmaking style like really works. And I don't know, his style is so interesting because like the other movies I've seen from him are like Texas Chainsaw, of course, I'm Dangerous Tonight. I've seen The Mangler. Life Force, and Eggshells, which are all just so different from each other. He really can do a lot of different things. I feel like when people think of Tobe Hooper, obviously they think of horror. Like he's obviously done like other stuff that's not like strictly horror. He always has like horror elements, but it's like even within like working in like different horror genres too. Like Life Force and The Mangler are like two completely different films, but they still feel so distinct to Hooper style, which I think is really really great.
Can you see the Hooperisms in I'm Dangerous Tonight?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah. I was telling Kuyve this. This is a TV movie.
Yes.
That's like why no one has seen it. I don't know the like specifics behind like the production or anything. Like I didn't look at that, but I was telling Kuyve that I really love The Mangler, and so The Mangler feels the most like I'm Dangerous Tonight, but The Mangler, like this movie feels like he's kind of like restricted a little bit, and kind of like he can't go full like all out. Like Tobe Hooper is known for like kind of like giving you these like gross kind of like images and like shocking, even if you watch like Texas Chainsaw today, it's like
grungy.
The film just has like a grungy, gross, grimy feeling.
Yeah.
And it's
like this movie has to play on TV.
Right, exactly.
And when I found it kind of funny when I was watching the movie, you could kind of tell when like the commercials would happen.
Sure.
Like
Sure.
there's a lot of times where it kind of just like cuts there's like a hard cut and you're like,
Mhm.
okay, that's where they're putting the commercial.
Yeah. I would say The Mangler feels most like I'm Dangerous Tonight, just because I think the worlds are so kind of similar. Like it's kind of dealing in like a really like stilted, weird reality that like, where these like objects are like killing people,
Yeah.
What did you give I'm Dangerous Tonight, Jonathan?
Drop
3
the 3-star for it.
3-star.
3-star. So you're the lowest on it out of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I am. I mean, like I said, I'm not really big on Hooper as a director just because I haven't really seen that much from him. So I'm not familiar like as much with his style, I guess. Because like I've seen like vastly different movies, so I'm not really seeing the similarities as much as I want to.
Sure.
But I'm Dangerous Tonight. Like it's a fine movie. It has a pretty interesting plot, I would say. I mean, and then Match and Amick. I mean, what else do you need from a movie when you have her?
Sure.
Yeah.
Really?
Sure.
I mean, she's fantastic. Yeah, and then the overall plot, it's pretty solid.
I think like the conceit is like really interesting in this movie. It's like super fun how it's just about like this fucking item of clothing or this like garment. You just find like a garment and then it makes you crazy. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's like an M Night. I don't even. Maybe it's not like that. But
I mean,
so,
no, it's like The Mask. It's like The
Yeah.
Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's totally ridiculous. Like the whole movie is centered around this like Aztec cloth that this like guy finds in like I guess it would be like a catacomb. I guess that's what it is.
Like
Not a catacomb.
It's like this
burial tomb.
Big.
Yeah.
It's like an altar. It's like a sacrificial like.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
And he puts it on and then he just like starts like fucking going crazy. It's insane.
Yeah,
And then like
you go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say like the main character like stumbles upon it and like she's like, oh, what if I turn this into a dress?
Yeah. Well, there's like a couple scenes before that where she's kind of like figuring out that it's like crazy.
Yeah.
Or like kind of I don't know if we want to get into like specific scenes so early, but like there's this funny ass scene where her like the guy in the movie, what's his name? Eddie,
yeah.
Right. Yeah. Eddie like puts on the robe or whatever, and then he starts fencing with the dude.
Yeah.
It's so cool. And he's like gonna kill him with like these fencing things. It's crazy, bro.
I don't remember
Yeah.
what he says, but like he like puts it to his eye, and he's like, "Oh, you have another one, you'll be fine," or whatever. It's so sick. Oh,
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, but essentially, like, I think what they say is that the cloth, it brings out, like, whatever your darkest desire is, like, or not really a desire, but it brings out, like, the darkest part of you out.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and it's like that's a cool concept and everything.
Mhm.
But overall, the film kind of just like felt generic to me and how it played out. Like, there's
That's
not
fair.
really anything that particularly like stood out to me. I was like, wow. I mean, other than Machinamic, but other
Mhm.
than that, I was like, yeah, this kind of like flowed exactly the way I thought it would. And I just find it so funny, freaking Anthony Perkins is like on the
Yeah.
freaking poster. Like he's in the movie and he's on the poster of the movie, but like he's barely in the movie.
He's
Yeah.
barely in it, yeah.
It's like they probably just put that on for like, clickbait purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fine. Just like generically speaking about this, like I don't know. I know Drew, you're kind of the highest on this. Is there like I know you
Yeah.
know the most about Hooper, so
Well, I think this movie's really interesting, and like you look at this as just like a movie, like a standard horror movie, it plays out. But like I feel like this movie has like themes of like consumerism and like like the things you want and like
yeah,
material possessions kind of like rule over you, but it's not even that. It's just like all like the men in this movie are like weird and like perverted. So
Mhm.
it's like it's about like the male gaze, and I think in like a
Yeah.
sense, because like
sure,
all the men are talking about this like red dress, and it's
Mhm.
like you could say that's like like it's like the powers of the dress, but I also think it's just like it's an eye-popping color, like it's like a
yeah,
classic cliche thing of like a lady in red.
Yeah.
um
hmm
and so like I think it's like a kind of like a weird way to like look at like the male gaze and like how like men view women in a way of like a very like perverse way of like, and like the men in this movie, like even when the dresses off are all like very like weird and gross. There's like a few
Mhm.
except there's like maybe like one exception, but
Would you say that one exception is who'd you say that is? Eddie?
yeah, I think it's Eddie. Well, I
yeah,
there was a moment towards the end where I was like, oh, this dude is like the worst fucking guy in the world.
No,
And
that's
then he
what.
like turns it around.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
like. There's that one moment where I'm like, "No, Eddie, like, don't
Yeah.
do this, bro."
Yeah, exactly.
He turns into like a freak for like a second, but
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, um, I don't know.
I don't know. I also think like another part of it is like how we present ourselves in confidence. Like, because all the women in the movie are like, they're very confident when they wear the dress. Because
hmm
one, they're getting noticed, they're getting attention. And two, they just think they look good in the dress. And so,
Mhm.
it's like a thing on confidence and, how we present ourselves, I think. It's not like super deep, but I don't know. I appreciated those like, things.
No,
yeah,
for sure.
I just like love the world this is in, and this is like this movie's so ridiculous. Like obviously it's ridiculous. It's about a fucking red
yeah,
piece of cloth that makes you
Mhm.
want to like kill people. But it's like the world, and like so not get like too spoilery, but there's like several deaths that happen back to back to back. And
Mhm.
it's like they just play it off like it's nothing. It's so awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
Uh, what Jonathan was talking about earlier, where he was talking about how it kind of like the quote about it brings it out your like deepest or like your
Hmm.
darkest part of
desires,
you or whatever.
darkest part of you or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, I it's kind of funny because they're like that's kind of what the movie's about too in a way, and it's like
Sure. Yeah.
um, and that quote comes from like the scene where Anthony Perkins shows up, and it's
Hmm.
like it's like the funniest thing because she's just like out for a walk, and then he just like and then he just like turns the corner and he's there.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just
like
like
it's not even like the campus or anything.
yeah,
She's just on the street in the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
he's just
It's
like
so
there
sick.
all of a sudden, and then and then like instantly he starts like talking about exactly the problem that she's having at the moment.
Mm,
Yeah.
And like I was wondering to myself, I was like, did I miss something? Like, does Anthony Perkins know what's going on with?
Like
I guess
I
he
think
does, right?
like the only thing I remember is because you know how she wears a dress and pulls up to the school dance.
Yeah,
yeah.
You just get like 2 scenes of Anthony Perkins' character just looking at her in the dress,
yeah,
Mhm,
and I guess he somehow knows her tendencies.
yeah.
Even though they've never interacted prior to that little like run
Mhm,
in on that street.
yeah,
So it's like, how can you like confidently say that this is that Aztec cloth? Like, other than that, there's
sure.
really nothing.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Even
a very silly movie.
even oh, uh, I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
You're good.
What were you gonna say about this silly movie?
No, I just saying it's like it's you know, it's such a silly movie, but it's
Yeah.
like so much fun, you know. I also think it's shot really well. Like it's not like the best shot movie of the world, but you can tell like this is like made by a real filmmaker. There's
Yeah.
a shot where like Tobe Hooper does a fucking like split diopter with a doorknob. It's
Mhm.
like insane. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like who
It
thinks of
is
this?
crazy. It
Yeah.
it does look like super kind of low budge, like
For
Yeah.
sure.
super low
It
budge,
is a
but
low
like
budget movie, but
yeah, but it still like looks amazing, like what he's doing with the
yeah.
camera and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, and the world kind of feels like nowhere. It kind of feels like
Yeah.
they're like lost in like the middle of nowhere, and it's just like
Yeah.
this random little like town that doesn't exist. But is it set in a certain place? Do we know?
I don't know. I mean, I remember so she gets the cloth at like this like garage sale or like a yard sale or whatever,
Yeah.
and she loads it in the back of this car with like one piece of string, which is,
Yeah,
you know, so ridiculous and funny.
yeah.
But I do remember trying to like look at the license plate and I couldn't see.
Mm,
Um, it was like kind of like you know, the trunk was covering it up, like the chest that she got.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't really know a specific place. I don't know. Like this movie, like not like fully, but it like I think it kind of feels a little like Twin Peaks ish, like in the small town,
I
yeah,
feel
like
that.
weirdo characters, you know,
yeah. That was
strange things going on.
yeah, for sure, 100%.
And there's obviously a Twin Peaks connection because the main actress is Shelley in Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, maybe we can get into like some of the spoilers in the film now. Like, I mean, we can just start off rip where, you know, the cloths introduced basically this Aztec tomb or sacrificial
Mhm.
altar gets shipped into the campus or museum.
Yeah.
I think a
Mhm.
museum, and is supposed to be for this like this museum guy or professor who like deals with
Mhm.
all things Aztec. And he basically pulls up and he's like so excited about it. He's like, yo, this is like the most hype thing of all time.
Yeah.
And he like unlocks it and then grabs the cloth and just basically goes ballistic and kills a security guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like you don't even know. Do we know what happened to him? Like
Y-
after that,
They kind of like brush over it like very quickly.
it's
Yeah.
But like I'm pretty sure I picked up that he just went on like a killing spree and
Mm.
then killed himself, didn't he?
I'm not sure because like I just
I
remember
don't think
that
it's
and then
explicitly said, you know, it's just
yeah
I think
because
they
like
kind
that
of say it like
happens.
once and then like immediately move, but I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
like I was like trying to listen in. I don't know if I missed something during the garage sale part of it, like
Mhm.
because I was like when she pulled up to the garage sale, I'm like, oh okay, so it's like that museum guy's it's like his garage sale and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like okay, what happened to him? And it's like maybe I missed something. I think there was probably something
Sure.
said. I just maybe missed it. But then yeah, it's like she goes there, she buys the chest that has the cloth in it because she's like in charge of buying props for the school play.
Yeah.
Um, then you know she brings that over to the school play, and then you get like the first kind of reveal with her about what this cloth does. Like I think Kuyve brought it up earlier. Her friend Eddie just like throws it on as a cape, and then it's like it goes from like you know a staged fence fight to him like actually wanting to fence for real and
Yeah.
Yeah.
starts like slashing this dude. It's like, and then the rope falls off and he's like back to normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like And then, it kind of goes on from there. I don't know if you guys want to say anything about that fencing fight beyond that.
I don't know. I think it's so interesting, like how like aggro he goes. Like he's like slicing his face, and everyone's just like they're panicking. They're like, chill out. I think it's interesting. I mentioned this earlier, but he's like holding the fence weapon, fence stick. I don't know what it's called.
The sword,
Um,
sword.
Okay, the sword up
Yeah.
to this guy's eye, and it reminded me of the shot in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's not a 1-for-1, but the obviously iconic shot of like the zoomed in eye. That's what it reminded me of. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought for a second you were gonna say freaking Mission Impossible 2, bro.
No, I mean, yeah, obviously. I didn't even think about that yet.
Is
But
John Woo ripping I'm Dangerous tonight? Or
that'd be so sick.
What I find funny is how Eddie just like wasn't like immediately expelled right after. This guy's like slashing another kid with a freaking sword, and this guy's just like not kicked out.
And he's like
you don't
drawing
even,
blood.
Yeah, it's like you don't even hear nothing about like anything on his end, like no suspension or nothing. It's like, I'm still a student here, I'm chilling. This guy like almost wrecked this guy.
But I like the fact that it kind of just doesn't waste any time. Like immediately you know what this movie's about.
Yeah.
Like it's just like it kind of works as like a TV thing, I guess, if I'm like thinking about it. Like you're turning the channels and then you go to this thing and it's like,
oh yeah,
instantly I know, okay, this garment makes you crazy. And that's an interesting thing. And then it's like
it's like
immediately engaging,
Yeah. I mean, I think I missed this part, but like maybe before she goes and buys this chest, you kind of get a sense of her home life. Like she goes home and then you find out, she doesn't live with her parents. Like her parents passed away, I guess.
Yeah.
And she lives with her aunt and her cousin,
grandmother,
and her grandmother.
Yeah.
And it's like basically it's like a Cinderella type thing, I guess, where she kind of just does everything for her aunt and cousin. It's like she's their basically maid. She just does everything, stitch dresses, do the chores, take care of the grandmother. But like, Amy, I guess, is her character. She actually cares for the grandmother and everything. It's like during that scene, it's like you get a sense of like how like innocent and good of a character she is.
Yeah.
And then like later on she
and she's getting like perfect grades too,
Yeah,
like,
perfect grades and everything. And then I guess after she brings the cloth back home, I think Eddie pulls up just to apologize of everything that happens and asks her out to the school dance, and she's like, nah, I gotta take care of my grandmother and whatever. And and then he's like, all right. And then she just like goes home, she just looks at the cloth, and then she immediately gets this feeling to make a dress out of it. And then she makes a dress, she puts it on, she abandons her grandmother at home, and she basically stuns the school dance. And it's like you see, you really see the difference in Amy's character with and without the dress on.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Like, complete different character.
Yeah.
It's like it's insane, and she just like she's so outgoing. She's just pulling random men and trying to do dancing with them and stuff.
She's also freaking going after her cousin's boyfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
Basically, like, there's like this little like snippet you see with the cousin and the boyfriend. Basically, the cousin keeps like blue balling the boyfriend, so it's like he's all like, I'm sick of this shit. I'm so sick of it. And then like Amy's character, she's like, and he's like, call in. He's like, they go, and they're about to get it on, and then she takes a dress off, and she's like, oh, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. Well, he even says in that scene, whenever like he's taking the dress off, he's like, "You're a bigger tease than your cousin is."
Yeah.
I think that character's super interesting because he is the worst guy in the world.
Yeah,
he sucks. And the cousin blames Amy for it, which like the blame is there, but like no blame goes to her boyfriend.
Yeah, it's strange.
Yeah. And so like after that, it's like her cousin sees, she's like, why'd you abandon the grandmother or whatever?
Mhm.
And then like she ends up going home. I'm not sure if I'm getting this part of the story right in terms of like the timeline or whatever, but I think she goes home and like her grandmother's fine. She's like, they're just talking it out, and then the grandmother tries like grabbing the dress from her or something because like she knows there's something wrong
The
with it.
grandma like secretly knows. It's insane.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It's
like the grandma
yeah.
knows, and then they kind of get in like this tug of war battle, and like just the craziest thing, the grandma just takes like a like she goes like through the railing and just like goes down a whole story,
It's
and
insane.
she's
It's
like
so sick.
she's found dead on impact, basically.
She falls off one flight of stairs, and then she's just like so old and brittle that she just fucking dies.
It's so funny. It's so
And
good.
then like the cousin and aunt just like blame her. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
The
and stuff.
The grandma is such a horror movie ass character, like the
Yeah.
silent, like
Yeah.
the mute fucking grandma that just
Doesn't
rolls
say a
around.
It's like she knows all, but she doesn't say a word.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's so sick, bro.
It's like I was remember seeing that. I'm like, what even is going on right now? It's like just this tug of war. She just like falls. I was like, oh my god, she's like so badly injured, and then it's like she just dead, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
I'm like, okay, she's dead, and then the cousin and Amy kind of have a little argument and stuff.
Mhm.
I think Amy covers for her or something. Covers for her cousin for going out with the boyfriend or some sort of thing like that.
Yeah.
And she said, "I went for a walk," and that happened. And then later, the cousin and Amy kind of talk, and cousin's all like, "Hey, you still have that red dress? That shit was banging." And Amy's like, "Nah, I threw it out, bro." And then cousin just like immediately right then she just like goes into Amy's room, just goes straight for her closet. Like, it's like you were just straight capping to my face. It's like, all right, I got this dress now.
Yeah.
And then she takes the dress, immediately goes to her boyfriend's place, and then finally does the deed.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, he's about to propose. It's like this thing's finally about to happen, and he's like, the hell were you thinking, bro? I'm about to go to the league right now. I'm not gonna marry you.
Yeah.
Well, it's like another thing. It's like women like putting on, like doing so much for male validation, and like men just being like, no, I don't actually think of you that way. I was just using you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such like a gross thing that's like that happens. It's like a lingering thing in this movie.
Yeah. And then it's
especially with him.
Yeah, I was like, dang, bro.
It's interesting how it's like we talked about that quote that Anthony Perkins says where it brings out like the darkest in you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like what's really happening to like these women that put it on is just they're like exploring their sexuality. It's not like the darkest thing. Yeah. It's not really dark at all. It's just like they're exploring their sexuality, and then on the men's side, when they freaking come in contact with it, they just like
want to kill people.
Violent. They just become violent.
Yeah.
So
well, she does kill that guy, rightfully so.
Yes.
Basically, what happens is all like, the boyfriend called her over because of some like news and stuff, and she's like all hype because like she thinks he's gonna propose, and then they do the deed, and he's all like, she's like, "What's the news?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get drafted by this team. I'm going to the league." And she's just like so mad, and she's like, "Oh, I thought we were gonna get together." And she's like, "What are you talking about? I wouldn't do that."
It's like, I got the NFL, baby.
And then he goes in for a shower, and she's like. She's like sad and stuff, and then she puts on her dress again, and then she's filled with all these thoughts and stuff from the dress, urging her to do things, and boom, she goes to the bathroom where he's showering and just like strangles him to death.
Yeah. Well, I love the scene before that where she puts it on and like she's filled with this like rage, and she like starts breaking everything in the room.
Oh
the boyfriend's like, "Are you all right in there?" It's like That's what I mean. It's like such a silly movie because it's like
Yeah.
she's like breaking like picture frames and like lamps and whatever she can find, like throwing chairs around. And he's like, "Oh, did you fall?"
Like you hear like 5 like picture frames like shattering. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
did you just take a trip or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's awesome.
it's so awesome.
And I guess like right before he goes to take a shower, he like made a note. He like said something to the cousin saying it's like, yeah, it's like, your cousin tried to do things to me as well.
Mhm.
Like, and then right after she kills the boyfriend, it's like she still has that rage. Is like, okay, I need to get revenge on my cousin right now. I need to get revenge on Amy.
Right.
So she just like it's like some Mad Max Fury Road shit. She's just like driving with like the
Yeah.
anger of hell on her. She's like,
Yeah.
she's literally like driving on Fury Road right now. She's like chasing down Amy and Eddie who are together.
Yeah.
And just like she takes like a bad turn and then she ends up like toppling down this hill and it like blows up Michael Bay style.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's so sick.
And you're like, okay, damn. It's like, okay, is this shit over? And then bro, the captain, I love the captain. He was just so funny. The Captain Aikman.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
He's like that weird guy. He's just like
Mhm.
one of those weird characters.
He is.
I don't
He
know.
is funny. I like there's one quote that I found funny where he said he's like sitting down with her. They're like getting like or like they're getting like lunch at
Yeah.
this thing, and he I wrote it down. He said someone like asked him to stop smoking in there, and he's like, I have a special dispensation from the Pope.
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, it's so sick. I was going to
so
bring this up too.
awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine saying that to someone.
Yeah.
Like you got
They're in
you
like
got
the
permission from the
cafeteria. It's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
yeah.
It's so sick.
Yeah, that
That's
was
so
that was
cool.
jokes. And then I think he was like trying to get any clues from her, but like she wasn't giving anything away. She like the police aren't gonna believe me on this thing.
Mhm.
And it's like I think she just kind of like living calm now until she hears about some news about a lady in red committing murders, and she like,
Yeah.
oh, is
Mhm.
this shit still happening? She goes to the police to investigate, the evidence locker, and is like, yo, you find a red dress, and the
Her
dude's like,
sister's dead by this point, right?
yeah, the sister's
Yeah.
dead after that explosion.
Mm-hmm.
She died. The dress is like, we don't know what happened to it. So she goes to investigate. She talks to their autopsy guy, I guess. And he's like, yeah, I don't know about all that. And she like, yeah, she died last week. And it's like, oh, last week, the other person was here doing that. It's like, where's she at? I don't know. She's been like AWOL for the past week.
Mhm.
And then she's like, it's probably this chick now. So I think she gives her a call right after that, and is like, I know you did the autopsy on my wife. I mean, not wife. What am I saying? My cousin.
Wife is crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. On my cousin, and is like, do you find a red dress? Is like, nah, there was like nothing. Everything was ashes. And is like, are you sure? Is like, yeah, I took it off of her. He's like, how'd
Yeah.
you take it off of her? It was ashes. And then she immediately cuts a call, and then you get like Amy's doing like got the dokes edit going on. She's like, I know now, and she goes to investigate and tries to get in, and is like,
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, she like sneaks into that woman's room. I think she just walks around in there. Does she like find anything? I remember like looking at that is like, yeah, I don't think she found anything in that
I
when
don't
she was
think
there.
so.
She like goes in there, she like looks around, she doesn't find anything, but like the woman comes back and she's looking around, and
Mhm.
Amy escapes through the fire escape
Yeah.
and
Right.
gets out of there. Um and then the woman is like trying to hunt her down now. It's like she knows about the stress and is
Mhm.
like, I gotta take her down. And I'm
Mhm.
not completely familiar about how this third act goes. I don't know if you guys are more familiar, if you guys can take over.
Basically I don't remember exactly how it happens. Like, in some way, shape, or form, she gets the dress again,
Yeah.
and like, we can skip a little bit, to the
It's
part
like
where
it's
like
like
Eddie.
at some point, it's like that woman finds out about Amy and where she lives, and she just pulls up to her house,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she kills Amy's aunt, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think she does. Yeah, it's like Amy pulls up, and it's like she's just dead on the ground.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I forgot what exactly happened after that, like in terms of more details.
Um. It's like, I think someone attacks Amy. Is it? I don't remember who it was though. Someone like attacks Amy, and then the boyfriend comes, and it's
Yeah.
like they saying like it's not even like his fault, and they like try to hide the body. Yeah,
Yeah.
they like
I
hide
just
the body in the shed.
I remember they like call back to the freaking how her grandma dies and she like pushes her down this fucking
Yeah,
stairs
yeah,
with
I
a
remember
wheelchair.
that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty funny, crazy.
But the scene with Eddie, like we were talking about, like where he goes crazy. They're like on the bed, and
Oh yeah.
he's like think about all the power we can have, like hold the dress, like feel it like surge through you, and like she's like,
Yeah.
this is not you, like like I don't like you for this, I like you for you.
Yeah.
At
Yeah.
that point I was like, what the fuck is this guy Eddie about, bro?
Is he like touching the dress at this point or something?
I think they were both holding it.
Yeah, okay, that must be it
Yeah.
then. And then
Yeah.
she's probably she got like control over it now at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she doesn't want anything to do with it, like
Yeah.
she's
Because like
completely out of it.
I think Anthony Perkins' character, he like makes a note of it. It's like, someone with like absolute goodness in them is like the only one who can like defeat
Hmm.
the cloth,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's basically Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they basically kind of they defeat the woman.
Hmm.
They end up killing her. I think Eddie kills her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they try to hide the body, and then the police show up. They give their statements. It's fine, and the movie closes with
She
Amy.
buries
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
Amy.
before that, she like cuts it with like gardening shears,
Or
Mhm.
no, I
and
think she puts it in like a shredder or something. No, or was it
she
a
cuts it
garden?
with gardening shears, and
Okay,
then she puts it in the shredder.
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She like basically just rips it up to shreds, and
Hmm.
she buries it with the woman in her grave.
Yeah.
It's like she like makes a call. Does this woman have any like kin, next of kin or anything? It's like nah. It's like no one's gonna be looking for this body anymore.
Yeah.
So she
Yeah.
drops all of this with them, and it feels like it's a done deal. She talks with Anthony Perkins, her professor, one last time. She like,
Hmm.
yeah, it looks like I defeated the cloth. It's like done. I
Hmm.
buried it with the woman. And boom, you get the cliffhanger where Anthony Perkins digs up the freaking grave and is like taking
Yeah.
the cloth for
This
himself.
this is like a fucking like this is like an Avengers like fucking post credit scene, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
it's like
Perkins coming in at the end and like digging up the thing. It's like setting up a sequel.
yeah. I
Well,
think the sequel was Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Right.
right.
Yeah.
What I thought of in that moment was like, it's not the same, but it's like at the end of Carrie when like the arm comes out,
Mm.
it's like that little like jump that's like, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, but is it really
Oh
over?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that little like jump of like, that scare. I don't
Yeah.
know. I think it's really funny how she walks up with like a shopping bag with like the fabric clippings in it.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, okay. So
It
it's
literally
just
looks like she just like came back from the mall and she's like going to put it on this fucking dead girl's grave.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it for I'm Dangerous
I'm
Tonight. Do we have any
dangerous.
more thoughts?
not really. It's a fine movie on my end.
Yeah, I
It's
think this
alright.
movie's good.
I loved it. I thought it was so fun.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
so
now we
funny.
should get into our main event here.
The
Is this the main event?
snowman.
This
The
has to be the
snowman.
main event because I'll be dropping my review. I think all of us don't know each other's reviews. We kept this one
We
secret
don't.
from each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still don't even know. I don't even know.
Yeah,
what I'm
I was gonna
rating.
wait until after the discussion because this movie's
Yeah.
so like mesmerizing and perplexing, and it's crazy that this is like even a real thing. It's just
This
like
movie is so
the
weird.
history of this movie is just insane too.
Why don't you
Like
hit
it's
us with the lore behind the history behind it?
sure. So Thomas Alfredson, uh, director of Let the Right One In.
He like critically acclaimed. Like
Let the Right One In is like one of the most like acclaimed horror movies of all time.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah, and I think Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is also pretty like
yeah.
Yeah.
well
Well,
reviewed.
on the Snowman poster, it says that the Tinker whatever it's called.
No way.
From
I
the
haven't seen the movie.
from the director
Yeah.
of Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a wordy name. But Martin Scorsese was supposed to direct this movie, which is
Yeah,
just insane. It's an
ridiculous.
insane, and
He's an
you watch.
executive producer for this.
I was about to
Mhm.
say, yeah, you watch it and like it says executive produced by Martin Scorsese. And it's so insane. The cast is crazy. It's Michael Fassbender as the main character, and then like Rebecca Ferguson as like the sidekick, and like Val Kilmer's there, J.K. Simmons there.
Mhm.
Toby
Like,
Jones.
oh yeah,
It's
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 so
edited
insane.
by Thelma Schoonmaker, who edits all of Martin Scorsese
The
movies.
Scorsese, yeah,
And then it's the person who did the score did the same score for Scream.
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
way, I
yeah.
actually didn't know that.
And it's shot by the guy who shot Collateral.
Yeah,
No way.
yeah,
Yeah.
No
it's just so
freaking way.
perplexing. The average score on Letterboxd, I don't remember what it is, but it's a 1.9, which is very low. Like
Yeah,
I feel like there's very few movies that are 1.9 or like below, and
yeah,
it's like those movies are like heralded as like the worst of the worst, you know.
Yeah.
So this movie, like with all this like all these like moving parts and all these like people attached that have been attached to so many great things. Like when you have a Martin Scorsese executive producer, it's like you expect a certain quality,
yeah,
and this movie's not that, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's not the worst movie in the world, you
I
know.
mean, in terms of adding to a little bit more to the history of this film and the production of it, I
Mhm.
mean, Thomas Alfredson did say like the script of this movie just wasn't complete. Like
Yeah,
it
Mhm.
was missing about like 15% of the film just because they were rushed for the schedule.
yeah. I
So
think
it's
he
like
said like 15 to 10% was not like shot, you know.
yeah, it wasn't
Mhm.
shot. So it's like that accounts for all of these like sort of plot lines and stuff that
Mhm.
kind of just didn't have us resolution to them.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
it's like at that point, in my opinion, it's like why leave those parts in? Just like take them out so like the movie isn't that confusing. Just like drop the movie like 30 minutes and just make it.
You might not be able to do that though.
I mean,
And then
if you want to get into it, I mean, like specifically J.K. Simmons' character,
yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
he had like nothing, bro. Like there was
Yeah.
all this investigation around him. There's literally no resolution to his character
Yeah.
whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
the movie, it's like you don't need it. You don't need that.
That's true.
Sure.
That's true.
You could have left that entire part out, and it's like it's fine.
Yeah,
You
that
could
is the
have.
most
However,
completely useless part of the movie.
I will add J.K. Simmons' fake, horrible British accent is the funniest thing in the world. It's so funny. It's
Is it even a British
it's so,
accent?
I don't know
That was
what accent it is.
I thought he was just speaking normally, bro. I'm gonna keep it a
No,
buck.
No,
it's
because he
like,
doesn't
dude, it's
sound
a
American at
horrible
all.
accent. Yeah,
Really?
it's like a horrible,
Well,
weird
they're in
accent.
Norway, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he might be doing like a Norwegian thing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
before we get into like the depths of this narrative,
Mhm.
do we want to talk about the main criticism everyone talks about this movie, which is Michael Fassbender's character's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry
Harry.
Hole.
I mean, initially when I watched the movie, right, I was all like, I didn't really think of the name. I'm all like, Harry Hole. That sounds like a pretty cool detective name. And then I just like, I just kept thinking about it. It's like freaking Harry Hole, bro.
That's so insane.
So awesome. It's so
And
cool.
it's like I know these movies are based on like this movie was based on a book, but like
Yeah.
Yeah.
come on, man. It's like you could have changed something.
I mean, is his
No,
name that in the
no.
book? It
I don't
probably
I
know.
actually
is.
have no idea.
Why? How do they even make the movie? Then go on set and like, do they know what they're saying? They
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
have
like
missed that.
did everyone in the production of this movie other than Martin Scorsese were they like Norwegian or something? They didn't
Yeah.
realize. Freaking-
Like, why would they do that? There's no way they don't realize. It's so like baffling.
No, it's
genuinely like a baffling decision.
it's
to keep that
I think
name.
it's really
Yeah,
funny, but
it's
I think the movie itself is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it's such a ridiculous movie, but it takes itself seriously, and I find
Yeah.
that so fascinating. It's like
I
it's
don't
just
find it fascinating.
it's such a fascinating movie to me. Like I could tell Jonathan does not like this movie, which
I
like,
think
you know,
this is a real movie though. This is a
it
real
is.
movie.
It 100% is.
Yeah. So it's like weird that it's weird that
It
it's like this
exists.
super real movie that's like serious and shit,
Mhm.
but it's just like poorly it's like poorly constructed in like the plotting where you
Not
genuinely
just
like
the
get
plotting,
lost.
like everything, bro. Everything. Everything
know.
about this movie freaking
I don't
I don't
think
know.
everything about it is
I think it looks
bad.
good. I think it looks good. I think it's shot well.
sometimes. The
The
editing is
acting is weird.
horrific.
The editing is strange.
They have to edit around some weird things.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I can tell you like half the scenes. Michael Fassbender's like, oh my god.
Oh,
bro."
it's so
He's
cool.
Like,
it's so
it's
awesome.
it's like, yo, can this just like, can we wrap this thing up?
Dude, he's ripping darts the entire movie. It's so sick.
He looks like shit. He
He's
looks
like-
like shit the whole time.
He's like he doesn't give a fuck about this. He doesn't care about this movie, bro. He's just like,
No,
I'm
I
gonna
know,
say
it's
my
so
line.
cool.
He might just be playing the character. I don't know. He might. I think
No, bro, no.
he thought he was
like
making a real movie.
he's like played off as an alcoholic, right? But
Yeah.
it's like I
Mhm.
swear, since like you see him like as like an alcoholic, I don't recall him taking a drink for the rest of the movie.
No, I don't even
No.
think he takes a drink the whole movie.
Yeah,
No, I
that's what
don't
I'm
think he
saying.
does.
He doesn't. He's like laying on a bench and like, okay, this is some drunk guy. But then he
Yeah.
just doesn't take a drink for the rest of the movie. I'm like, so this guy like, I mean, they say he's a drunk, right?
Yeah.
But he's like,
well, like later in the movie, even like Rebecca Ferguson like hands him a shot and he just like doesn't drink it. You know,
Yeah, he
he
doesn't
just
drink
like,
it.
puts it down on the ground.
like,
He puts a
it's like-
cigarette in it.
Yeah, he's like, okay.
He's always
he's-
putting cigarettes and stuff, like the
Yeah.
snow and shit.
He puts it on his plate and just like it's so cool. Oh, this movie rocks.
this movie is-
No way, bro.
I just hate how this movie is like freaking played out. Like, I mean, we talked, but like the fact that like this movie wasn't technically finished, and they just left in all of this like nonsensical plot lines with like J.K. Simmons' character and just like
Yeah, the
I don't
J.K.
know,
Simmons part is completely irrelevant. Like,
irrelevant. And I want to just talk about like we can start off with the intro. I thought that was like I started watching the intro. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what is
Yeah.
going on? It was like the strangest thing ever. So like the movie starts off. I mean, I mean, you get an idea right at the beginning that this is kind of the perspective of the serial killer of the kid's childhood, and basically what happens is like he lives isolated with his mom, and like this Uncle Jonas guy comes in from time to time, and he basically shows up and starts quizzing this guy on history facts.
Yeah.
Which I find is so stupid. He's
So
like,
cool.
he's like, yo, when
I
the
love
war
it.
end? When the war end? He's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
I don't
he's
know. And
whipping coffee beans
Yeah.
at him.
yeah, he's like whipping coffee beans at him, and every time he guesses wrong, he freaking smacks his mom. And I'm all like, okay, is a history fact really the line between hitting this freaking woman or not? Is that really what we're doing here? I'm all like, okay, so this guy's just going crazy. I mean, this guy's just beating up this mom, and he's all like, yeah, you gotta teach him better or something. So, and then there's these coffee beans on the ground. The kid takes them and he goes outside and builds a snowman. Ooh, title card type thing. You're like, oh, it's a snowman. It's a snowman. And then he goes back home, and then he kind of just hears the Uncle Jonas guy and his mom just like having sex. And then
Yeah.
he like goes, and then they're just like not having
He's like
sex.
peeking through the window.
Yeah, you like peeks through the window. They're just not having sex during that, like
Mm.
in that millisecond where it took him from hearing those sounds to go in there, and
It's
he's
like
just
putting
kind
his
of chilling.
on.
And it's like it's funny because he's like chilling there, right? And then the mom's kind of chilling, and then he sees the kid, and then immediately goes is like, okay, I'm telling your wife that this kid is your son, and then
Yeah, it's like it's so confusing immediately.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, why are we okay out of the blue? It's like you're telling why now, why
Yeah.
now, and so maybe the mom just had her breaking point or something. Sure, why not? And then it's like, I'm gonna tell your wife, and your wife's gonna tell everybody, and you won't have a life anymore. And then the guy, this Uncle Jonas, this Jonas guy, is like, okay, I'm not gonna come here anymore then, and he just takes off, and the kid's like, he realized this guy's his dad, and he's trying to stop him. He's like, oh, you're my dad, and Jonas just smacks him away, and then it's like, I guess the mom had like instant regret right after that. She's like, no, no, no. And she starts like chasing after him. And I'm like, okay, what is this? What are we doing right now? What is actually going on in this movie? I don't know. So both of them start chasing Jonas. And then I don't know what happened during that drive where it went from like, she goes through so many mood changes. She's like, "Oh, I'm telling your wife, about this. I'm revealing your intentions." Like, "Oh, Jonas, I still need you." And then she's
Yeah.
driving, and then she's just like has this like random epiphany or something. She just
Yeah,
like
she's
looks off to
done.
this. She's like, "Ah, and I'm done. I'm done with life, I
Yeah.
guess." And she just veers off the road, and she's like stuck on like this layer of ice. And
She's
the
got
kid
like
gets
this
out.
weird stare. Like
Yeah,
she's like
yeah.
this strange stare that you don't know how to feel about, and you're like,
It's
why
like
is she? It's confusing. Like I
and,
don't
and
know.
the movie doesn't even explain that. It doesn't
Yeah.
explain that. It doesn't. It like it feels like it should be explaining that like during like the final interaction later on, but basically what happens is like she just stares out her window into a distance. She lets go, and then they're on to this layer of ice. The kid gets out of the whip, and he's
Yeah.
all like, "Mom, come on, come on!" But then she's just staring off. I don't know if she's staring at him or like into the distance, and
Mhm.
she just basically keeps staring as like this car breaks through this ice and sinks, and
Yeah.
she drowns, I guess, and that's the intro.
Yeah.
That's the intro. That's the Snowman intro, and like I was just watching that, I'm all like, so what really happened here? Like I'm really just confused as to
No.
what I just watched. Like and then I was like, okay, maybe we might get some like explanations as to like, a little bit more detail, and you get put into you you start going into Harry Hole and his like sort of thing. Uh,
Ariel.
and his sort of thing. He's like a drunk. He's been like off the job for like a few weeks or something. He just been now getting wasted. He like comes back to work. He's like, I need a case.
Apparently,
And
this guy's the goat.
yeah,
Yeah.
apparently.
No, like Rebecca Ferguson is like a fangirl, and she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I studied like all of your cases." And it's like
Yeah.
it's so insane.
But it doesn't give you anything.
Yeah, it's so
Like-
funny because like you know how like all these like detectives and stuff, they go with their intuition, they go with their gut about something, and
Mhm.
he's like the complete opposite. It's like Rebecca's Ferguson is the one with like the gut and everything, and
Yeah.
it's like, nah, bro, it's just like a missing case. It's like, nah,
Also,
just like check with this.
it's
I don't
like
know.
he does. There's like that one scene where he like wants her to drive, or he wants to go somewhere, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Can you drive me?" And she's like, "Drive yourself" or whatever. And he's like, "I don't have a license," and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Like this guy just doesn't. I mean, it kind of if
What?
you look into it more, it kind of makes sense. Like as a
He's
drunk,
the
he probably
fucking
had his
goat,
license
bro.
taken away.
Yeah, probably. I guess so. But
Yeah.
it's like it's such a strange decision
Yeah,
to
I
have
remember
your
looking at it.
have
I'm
your
like,
have your like professional, like the best detective ever.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a license. He can't go
no,
anywhere.
it's because like all detectives, all smart detectives have to have their one like quirky thing, and like this is a guy who just doesn't have a license.
Yeah.
Yeah, like okay, and he's just
Uh,
like roaming about with her, and it's like it's so strange. It's like okay, she has like this case, she has like her case files about like some separate case, and then she's like looking into like this disappearance. Also,
mhm.
right before you get that, you get like this whole interaction with like you see this woman on her drive home, and it's like, um, and you see a car following her and stuff, and it's like, what's going on? And then like she's like talking with her kid. It's like, I'm gonna get home soon, whatever. And then she goes home, and the car's following her still. The car followed her all the way home, and like you see someone. I don't know if you see someone get out of the car. He's like smoking, and then he makes the snowman.
Yeah.
Like the guy makes a snowman, and then like he puts a cigarette on the railing, and then he goes inside, and then he goes up the stairs, and it's like it's revealed to be like the kid's dad or something.
Mhm.
And I just thought that entire part was like so confusing as I watched the movie later on, because like I'll get into the spoiler. This guy is like not the killer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so I was like, what is this? What's going on? Like did his dad just like freaking make a snowman outside and then
Yeah,
just go
like
inside?
Jonathan, we live in like a snowy place. People don't just like rip out snowman.
Yeah,
So like it's weird, and
because like
I
it wasn't even shot that it was like two different people. It was like kind of like a kind of, it was like edited like it was a continuous take where
Mhm.
this guy made the snowman. He like put out a cigarette on the railing, and then he goes inside and walks up the steps, and it's dead. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it's two different people, and you don't get some sort of flashback to that particular moment to reveal if it was some other guy. And like that was like a scene that kind of pissed me off after watching. I'm like, what is going on here? Like what is actually. I don't
Oh my
understand. I like muted myself because I didn't know what was going on. I muted myself because I had no freaking idea what was going on.
no, I don't know, bro.
This movie's so confusing and weird, and it's just like
it makes no sense.
it makes no sense, but it's like
But
I don't know. It's like my little movie that I like.
like it's not confusing in like the David Lynch aspect where it's like you see all these things going
No, the
on and
movie
you
makes
don't.
no sense. That's the thing.
But
The
it's like
movie absolutely makes no
it's
sense.
confusing in like a bad filmmaking
Yeah,
standpoint.
yeah. It's like they
Yeah.
forgot to literally forgot to put shit in the movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like
like
that's why
it's like they put stuff in as like they forgot about it. It's like they just shot the take and it's like,
Yeah.
I don't think we need to go back to this. It's like, let's just keep
Yeah.
filming. Oh my gosh, like scenes like that piss me off. It's like then you like go on to like the next morning and like the kid finds out like the mom's missing. It's like, okay, whatever. And then Harry Hole and Rebecca Ferguson. I mean, I forgot
Harry Hole.
Harry and Erica go to investigate. um Erica is she's on the dot. She knows it's like not just a your standard missing person, like
Mhm.
might be the boyfriend or the husband or like an affair or something. There's just like there's something linking all of these. And like um Harry, he like goes down that basement entrance that the dad went and talks to the daughter, and just like talking it out, asking some like interrogatory, I don't know how to say it, interrogation type questions, like trying to find some
Right.
clues or something. And it's like, okay, it seems like it's like standard like husband type missing person having some act of like revenge, like a passion thing
Mhm.
sort of. And he like completely dismisses all of Erica's findings. It's like, I have like 5 different cases that have like the same criteria as to this one. And he's like, yeah, just talk to the husband, bro. Just talk to the husband. he just like, he's like those guys where it's like, the detective, he's like onto something and he talks to
Mhm.
his like captain, and he's like, nah, we have a standard way of doing these things. It's like,
Yeah.
nah. And it's like the detective has to go down his like own rebel route. He's like that guy.
Yeah.
It's like, what's guy like the goat detective for, bro?
Yeah.
It's like what even as he showed right now, that makes him like the freaking greatest of all time in Norway as a detective.
No, it's true. It's so weird.
Like there's no, like genuinely, like throughout the entire film, there's like nothing really that shows him
Yeah,
being
there's
like,
nothing.
Yeah.
which is insane. And it's like the revealing clue, it's like it's not him like basing it off a hunch or like he like ties it back to something minute he saw before. It's just like the most obvious thing ever. Like it
Yeah.
was like this video recording and it was just like a freaking grammar thing, he like said something different,
Yeah.
and
Well,
I was
it's
like, come
I
on.
don't know.
And
Like,
it's like, you go.
I just it's not that I think that Harry Hole is the goat because he is, but also like it's just every other detective besides like Rebecca Ferguson is so fucking stupid in this movie. Like like so they have a scene
No,
where
Rebecca Ferguson has her fair share of stupid moments, bro.
sure, but like she's at least like somewhat there. Like the other ones are just like so idiotic. Like there's a scene where someone gets their like head blown off, like someone gets shot,
Mhm.
and they're like, "Oh, well, it's a suicide. There's no footprints." and like Harry Hole's like, "You can't shoot yourself from that like angle." It's like
He's like holding
you
the
have to like
shotgun.
And
you have
it's
to like
like, it's like,
it
and it's
can't
like,
shoot yourself straight on.
Yeah.
it's
It's
like,
like
oh, and then the dude's like, we'll let the blood splatter analyst get to it, and it's like, you don't hear back from him. It's like they just went on vacation or something.
Yeah.
They'll come back in like 5 business days to investigate the crime scene. or
Unless this
something.
dude has the longest arms possible, you cannot like do that with a
It's
shotgun.
like,
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
obviously suspicious, but they just don't give a fuck.
And he
and
like
it's like,
says like, oh, the gunshot should be here then, but it's like
Yeah.
in the roof, but it's like here. It's like so ridiculous.
yeah,
It's
it
so
like
awesome.
takes everything to like to it takes everything dumber like to the next
Mhm.
level, because it's like, like detectives, they normally have like this crazy theory, right? It's like, oh, it
Yeah.
happened this way, and then the captain's like, oh, I don't know if it's like all of that, and it's like here it's like the most obvious thing ever, and it's like the captain's like, I don't know about all that, I don't know about all that, and it's like, okay, come on, you gotta see it, it's right in front of your face. It's like, come on, man. Oh my gosh, I hated that scene so much, and it's like, um, I don't
Are
know,
we
I don't
past
know.
like the Chloe 70 part?
I forgot the scene she was in.
She's like they like go to this they're like investigating this like missing persons call, and then she like they go talk to her, and then
Mhm.
Oh
they're
yeah,
like,
that's what.
oh,
No, that's after. That's after.
oh, that's after. Okay.
Yeah.
But like before that, it's like you get like these random storylines like thrown in. It's like
Mhm.
you get like the scene where, um, Harry, he takes a peek at Erica's like files on this different case, and you get
Yeah.
a throwback to something happening 9 years earlier, and it's like this
Mhm.
dude, he's asking Rafto, Val Kilmer's character. Rafto's a sick name, by the way.
Which okay, Val Kilmer is Val Kilmer's movie is the most insane like thing in the world. Like so at the time like his like tongue was enlarged. I think it's because of like his condition. Um but like they dubbed over all of his lines and
Mhm.
it just like it's the most ridiculous decision ever because like you can so clearly tell it's dubbed over
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
like immediately takes you out of the movie, but it's also like the funniest thing in the world. It's
Yeah.
like you can
There's like
obviously tell that it's not Val Kilmer.
yeah, there's like this like reverse shot moment where like
Mhm.
it's like one of the early scenes with him where he's talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and it's like this shot reverse shot where you like this person's talking, the camera's
Mhm.
pointing at them this way and then this way, but it's like it's backwards because they don't want to see Val Kilmer's mouth move. So like
Yeah.
when Val Kilmer's talking, it's on the other guy's face, and
Yeah.
then like
Yeah.
it feels a little like off and wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Did you like it or something, Drew?
Yeah, I kind of did. I don't know. This movie, it's like, okay, I am the only person on this island. Like, I don't know. I like this movie kind of. It's like, I don't like love it, but it's like, I don't know. I had a good time. I thought it was like funny.
I mean, no,
It was
like,
enjoyable. I think it was enjoyable. It's just like the movie is so ridiculous. It is so insanely ridiculous and convoluted and weird and confusing. And like I'm baffled by it. And like I don't know. It's just like
see, it is
it's such a
ridiculous, but
weird movie
I
that
found
I
it-
It's a
like.
weird artifact of movie.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
guilty
like-
pleasure, you know. It's like I
Maybe,
don't
sure.
know. I don't
Is
know.
this your new comfort movie, bro?
Yeah, this might be a new 5-star comfort
Oh my
movie.
You're gonna throw it on like a snowy day?
I don't
Like,
have snowy days, bro. I've only seen like snow like 3 times in my life.
Oh, is that why you like it so much? Because it's like
Yeah,
different for
maybe
you?
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
see, like what I saw, it's like, yeah, it is ridiculous, but it's also one of the most boring movies I've ever had to sit through.
I think
like,
it's horribly boring, and it's
Yeah,
'cause
it's-
it's like so confusing that you're trying to figure things out. You're trying to figure so much shit out in your brain that like you get tired, and then you're just like,
Like-
this movie doesn't make any sense, so I just give up.
like
And
this
it's like-
movie was so confusing. I was begging to get spoon fed, bro. I was like, please spoon feed me something, man. Please. I don't know what's going on. Please just give me one thing.
Yeah,
I was like, and they just like decided to like take the plate of food and just like throw it away. They didn't want to give me anything.
yeah,
Um,
literally.
So, I mean, after like all that, where was I in the story? I mean, I guess there was
We
like
were talking
yeah.
about Val Kilmer.
Rafto, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you get like the snippet. Basically, this dude's asking Val Kilmer's character Rafto to investigate his wife, who's like acting mysteriously, like I think she's having an
Mhm.
affair or whatever. And then it basically cuts off of that, and then it goes to like another storyline where you just see Erica like
Mhm.
staking out this house, and she sees like this girl go in, and then like that's cut off, and then you go back to Harry later, who gives the files back to Harry gives back the files to Erica because like she knows it's with them, and he's like, yeah, there's something going on here or something. I don't know, really. He's just doing shit. And then I don't really know what happens. I guess she gets a call, I think, at that point, is like, yeah, there's another missing person reported.
Yeah.
So then they just like drive out to this like random farm, and then
Mhm.
they're all like, yeah, have you seen this woman? They're like, to this random woman they find, is like, yeah, I'm her. And is like, oh yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah.
So then I'm out of here then, I guess. So then they just drive away, and then they get like another call again. It's like, yeah, this woman's reported missing again. So
Yeah,
they
she's
start
dead.
driving back, and then during that time you find like
The killer's standing in the house with them while the detectives are in the house.
Yeah.
I don't know all about that, but like, yeah, it's like, and then I think at least the serial killer's method of killing was slightly interesting. I thought that
I
was
think
like
it's cool.
pretty
No, it's
unique.
cool. Yeah.
It's like this random, like, I don't know what you would call it, this noose type thing that just keeps tightening until it like
It's like this cable.
severs apart.
Yeah, it's a like a metal wire that it's
Yeah.
like he can tighten at will, and like it has like a dial, and he can like tighten or like loosen it, and basically he can just like all the way and just like cut someone, cut their head off, cut their fingers, whatever.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like the
members
part
of
in Way of Water where the guy's arm gets cut off by the fucking big wire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is like that.
Icons like
Scoresby.
wrapping the thing.
Yeah.
Scoresby.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically he decapitates the lady and like
Mhm.
takes him to like this random, like, I don't know what you call those, like those grain shelters or whatever,
Mhm.
and puts her head on a snowman. That's his thing, I guess.
Okay, that's another thing. The movie's called The Snowman,
Yeah.
and like he like writes these like fucking letters because it's a serial killer movie. Of course they're gonna do this, and he like signs it with this like snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, he's like, I don't know. I've like touched snow like 5 times in my life. It's like snowed twice, like where I live. But like, he's kind of like a lazy ass like snowman constructor. He's just doing like 2 little things.
It's just
He's
two
doing the
things.
base. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's like his thing, and he has like coffee beans for the mouth. It's like, it's insane.
They're kind
Yeah.
of shitty snowmen, and like I think the snowman is kind of just like a stupid. It's
It's like a
dumb
calling
idea.
card. It's like,
No,
but-
the calling card is so dumb though.
but
Yeah.
okay, it is, but and they never explain why he likes snowmen. So
Yeah, they
much, or
don't.
like snow.
Yeah.
He just
But it's funny, and I kind of like that they don't explain it because, like, one, serial killers like in real life have the stupidest fucking calling cards ever. I think like BTK, like his thing was like he would drink water out of someone's glass and like put it in their sink. Like that's the stupidest fucking calling card ever.
That's so stupid.
And so like
That's the most fire calling
so-
card I've ever seen.
no, like literally, he would just like get a glass, like get some water, drink it, and then put it in the sink, and that's like, oh, that's how we use here in this house.
Yeah.
But it's like at least the snowman is like putting in a little bit of effort. I don't know.
Sure, I guess, but like, I don't know. And then like, somehow I don't really know what happened, but like, Harry follows like some clues.
Harry
I don't
Hole?
know what clues, what it was, but he finds the body, the head in that thing, and you're like,
It's
okay,
like this
found it.
long. It's like this, like literally like 15-second shot zooming in on Chloe Sevigny's like severed head on the snowman, and it's like it takes so long, and it's like
Yeah, and then they just like they threw out this like
It
random,
rocks.
like they threw out like a twin gimmick for like 10 seconds.
yeah 10-second twin gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so like Harry and Erica, they're like coming back because of that second call they got, and then they see the woman, they're like, oh, what happened? We got the call, and it's like, oh, I'm not her, I'm her twin sister.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and then
I
they go into the shed, they find her freaking body without a head.
Yeah. I was like Chloe Sevigny is only going to be in this movie for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah, and then like I guess I can throw it back to this, like during the entire film, like bits and pieces within it, it's like you get like this narrative how like Harry has like a son who doesn't know Harry's his father.
Okay.
And it's like he's like a terrible father as well because he keeps forgetting shit.
This is such an interesting dynamic of
It's
the
not.
movie, and I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I kind of liked him and his kid, and like the weird like will they won't they with like his like ex-girlfriend or wife whatever, and like how
Oh yeah, I
fucking-
mean that's like
how,
another
like-
part. Freaking
how, like-
Charlotte Gainsbourg's in this movie.
or like I love how like buddy like him and like that new boyfriend are. It's just like it's insane.
Yeah, it's like
when
so
they're
weird
watching
because
him,
like
play hockey. He's like puts her arm around him and they're like snuggling together. And like he like goes and like he's like, oh, this is my girl, whatever. I put my arm, and then like she leaves to like go get a fucking hot dog, and like he's just like, hey, you want like prescription pills? It's like,
yeah, it's like I can write.
I can do it on this app. He's like, I can do it on this app for you. I'm like, what?
It's like, alright, this guy's just doing whatever, I guess.
it's so awesome.
This like doesn't matter at all, but like just because I used to play hockey. There's like
Mhm.
when they're playing that hockey game, they're
Yeah.
like he shoots the puck and it's like the worst shot of all time. And then
Yeah,
and then they're like and then they start celebrating and I'm like, was that a goal? Was that a fucking goal?
I
scored
swear I
that
didn't see a goal, bro. I
No,
swear
I
didn't
don't
see
think
a
there was a goal, but they started
They
celebrating.
were
I
just
was
going
like,
crazy. Yeah.
It's like, oh, the guy got his first shot on goal, I guess. Yeah,
It's the Rocket League shot on goal at the top.
yeah.
yeah. I guess. I mean, I don't know, bro. I didn't really pay attention to that, but I remember it being stupid.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like this random dynamic, him with his ex-girlfriend, I guess. I don't know,
Yeah.
ex-wife. Yeah, ex-girlfriend.
I think
He's
I think
like-
they're like I don't think they ever got married.
yeah, they're still on pretty good terms. You know, the ex-girlfriend wants Harry to have a good relationship with their son, but you know,
Well,
there's
it's not even his son. Like
it
like
is
they
Harry's
say in the
son.
movie. No, they say in the movie that like he doesn't know his dad.
Yeah,
and,
he
like,
doesn't know his
but he,
dad,
like-
but Harry's his dad.
I don't think so. Maybe I like
No,
misread
no,
this.
they say that.
I swear that like towards the end of the movie, they're like, well, no. Like the boyfriend says that he's not your kid, and he like Harry's like, oh, but I like still care for him. I got through the movie that like she had this kid with someone else, and like Harry kind of like stepped up and was just like the kid's father, and then like he kind of got like his like addiction. I don't know. See, the movie is so like poorly constructed that it's like
Yeah.
I don't really know the answer. That's what I got out of it though.
I'm pretty sure in like the first conversations, they're all like, yeah, you got to spend time with this kid. He's like your son or whatever, and it's like, you know, I don't know like
I don't
exactly
even
what
know,
was going
bro.
on, but like from that conversation, I got the impression that Harry's the kid's dad,
Well,
but the
that's
kid
what I thought
just doesn't
too
know.
until that scene. I was like, "Oh, he's just like the dad that stepped up," you know?
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I mean, well, uh, yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we'll go back to I guess another point during the initial investigation of that mom and the daughter and that dad, I
Mhm,
guess. Um, you know, or yeah, the dad comes back from his business trip or whatever, so they go
mhm,
to talk to him, and they're going through like basically all the days leading up to the disappearance, and there's like this one freaking appointment that the wife had with this doctor.
mhm.
um so the dad's like, yeah, she went and saw this doctor, I guess, and he's like, okay, maybe we got to take a look. And then they find out that this doctor is the same one as another missing woman,
Yeah,
and conveniently this is also the same doctor that Erica was staking out where he saw that girl go into.
yeah.
um and then this gets tied in later with like a random scene at like this charity event or something that Erica just like shows up to,
Mhm.
and she's like following this doctor around, and she's also investigating the J.K. Simmons character, who's like this politician. Like
Yeah.
he's kind of just thrown in here. He's kind of thrown into Rafto's thing as well, backstory. He's
Well,
just a
it's just
figure.
like he's just there. Like they
Yeah,
try to do something with him. It's like they have this like moment with like Rebecca Ferguson and like J.K. Simmons. Like Rebecca Ferguson's like flirting with him,
yeah,
and like like he's this like higher up. And, I don't. He's like a politician. He's like a
yeah.
well-known guy, and so he's like, meet me in my room if you want to talk some
This is
more.
like another charity event. This is another charity event.
Oh, right, right, yes,
This is another. We're talking about the first charity event where she's
yes,
just there, like just
yeah,
snooping around, and yeah, basically J.K. Simmons' character, he's just this politician,
yeah,
and he basically wants Oslo to have the Olympics. That's kind of like his entire arc.
yeah. That's the
He
big
just like
thing.
he just wants Oslo to have the Olympics,
Hmm.
and then you just like you follow J.K. Simmons' character and this doctor into like a back room in some auditorium, and Erica shows up there as well. She's like looking at it, and you basically see that this doctor's like prostituting out these girls to other people, I guess specifically J.K. Simmons' character.
Yeah.
And you're all like, okay, there's something going on here, I guess.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And so then that just scene just ends, and then they just like go on their merry way, I guess.
Hmm.
Um, and then they go to talk to the doctor after, because like they have that link with the two missing girls and the doctor, and like they pull up and have like probably one of the worst interrogations of all time. Is like, do you guys even like know what you're asking this guy or what? Let's like, can you guys like pressure him more, or you guys just like
Yeah.
want to give up an interrogation so easy? Basically what happens is like, yeah, you met with this woman recently for this appointment. He's like
Hmm.
uh he's like, nah, I didn't. And he's like, yeah, this other woman, like I've never even seen her. And then like Erica, instead of like continuing like to pressure that, she's like, yeah, is there
You
like
like
someone else in
drop
the
some like
house?
name.
It's like, yeah, it's like, what's your connection with J.K. Simmons' character? He's like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, he like funds me and everything,
Yeah.
he's
He's this
chilling.
guy.
It's like, yeah, is there something else in this house? And someone else in this house? And he's like, yeah, nah, there's no one else. And he's like, yeah, I saw someone in the window though. It's like, yeah, I'll just call up my lawyer real quick. And then they just leave, and you're like, come on, bro.
He says
Come
like
on.
he's like, oh, I live a bachelor life. I live in a
Yeah.
bachelor pad.
And he's like, yeah, I'll just call my lawyer if you're trying to really
Oh,
search
it
my place
rocks.
like that.
No, what I love after that is like Michael Fassbender, Harry Hole, is like grilling Erica. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? Why are you asking these questions? What do you mean? And she's like, I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm asking questions.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, you
It's
could
so
be curious,
awesome.
but it's like,
It's so
you're just
cool.
giving away this whole case. And then I think they're just like doing their own thing. for a little while, and then later on, Harry just like goes home for the day or something, and Erica's back in the office and answers his phone,
Mhm.
and it's like you get like a call from one of those like 911 call operator or someone like some analyst, and he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, one of the missing ladies' phones just turned online, and it's like, oh, okay, give me and Erica's like, okay, give me the coordinates and stuff. He's like, give me the
Mhm.
address, let me go there. And you find out it's like the doctor's home. She's like, oh, I got him now, I got him now.
Yeah.
And then she just proceeds to go there with like absolutely no backup,
Mhm.
knowing that this guy could be the serial killer that's taking out
Right.
multiple women. And she just like, I guess, jumps over the gate, and she just goes in and finds
But she's
the
a
dead
badass
body.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess, but it's like this is not something you need to do by yourself. It's like not something where there's like no evidence, right? It's like not like a hunch or anything. It's like a missing person's phone just pinged up. It's like you have all the
Yeah.
reason to get backup, get a warrant and go to this guy's house. It's like you
She's
don't need
Ilsa,
to go
bro.
by
She's
yourself.
Ilsa.
You don't need to go freaking by yourself, bro. You don't need to. Why? Why? What's the point? You
Oh,
just
she's
call up the
Ilsa.
squad. You just go up there with like 3 more police cars. There's no She goes there and like she jumps the fence, she goes, checks out the place, she sees the garage, and she finds the doctor, but his head's blown off.
Yeah.
Hence that scene we counted back to earlier where like
Mhm.
Harry's all like, yeah, this guy didn't kill himself, bro. This is like not even the
Yeah.
right angle. And like you
Right.
get like and he's like, yeah, so what happened to Elsa? It's like, yeah, we suspended her. It's like, come on. This is like one of the most like you could have just avoided this. You could have just avoided this by just calling in some backup. Like there was no reason not to.
Mhm.
And
Well, what I think is I thought about this like like later you were talking like earlier you were talking about how like Harry Hole like steals Erica's evidence.
yeah,
And there's a one part with like it's like another very similar kill. It's like, oh, death by suicide, and like they say that like, oh, this guy was obsessed with suicide and like blah 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 blah. And like he's like looking at like the coffee beans on the ground. He's like, why are there coffee beans there? And
yeah,
it's like it's so obvious like these were not suicides because either they're the same fucking thing. Like
yeah.
they
Literally
literally
set up the
died the
exact
same
same
way.
way.
Yeah, the coffee beans like on the ground, the head blown off in the same way. And I think this shot looks really bad. Like the movie doesn't look bad usually, but this shot looks really bad when they like pan out and it's like the fucking like I actually don't know if it's this one or a different one where he puts like the snowman on the head.
It's
I
the
think
it's
it's
the it's the flashback one
oh okay, that's what it was.
with the
Yeah,
snowman on the head.
yeah, that snowman looked horrible.
Yeah.
Like the snowman head, it's like you could just tell that was fake.
Like, yeah, I mean, I guess we can go into that flashback. Basically,
Mhm.
there's a couple other flashbacks because it's like Rafto's character, he's doing some investigation
Right.
into this thing, and I don't know what exact like you don't get any sort of like timeline as to what's going on. Like you don't know what clues he found to
Mhm.
lead him to that particular point. So it's like you just see him like all his flashbacks, like his first flashback was him um freaking just getting assigned this case. The second flashback is him just getting
Mhm.
going to the body on this mountain.
Yeah.
Um and he just like looks at the body. That's it. The third flashback is him in the office just getting drunk and everyone's singing Toby Jones's character happy birthday. And he just
Yeah.
decides to just like go out a
Dip out
window
the
and then
window.
like and
Yeah.
just like on this roof of the building and just drink some more alcohol. And like the fourth flashback is like it cuts back to like the current one where it's like
Yeah.
he's the one who gets his freaking head blown off and he gets like
Right.
a snowman put on his head and you're like, okay. I mean, during like those scenes, I knew what that twist was. It's like it's pretty
Mm.
freaking obvious what this is gonna lead into. I
Yeah.
mean, it can't be more obvious.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know. Do we want to get into that right now? I feel like we're at that point.
Yeah, we
Um,
can.
Yeah.
yeah, basically in like the third flashback, while Rafto's in his office, you see a picture of him and his daughter, or something like that, or him in his shed or a cabin or whatever, and you see a picture of him
Mhm.
and his daughter, and immediately it's like, okay, you just know that the daughter is freaking Erica,
Yeah.
and it's like I just like knew that instantly. It's like, and that was like a twist later on. It's like, oh, okay, Erica's the daughter, and she's out for some
Like
vengeance
vengeance.
on the,
Yeah.
and this is one of the parts that pissed me off so much. It's like Erica and Rafto are both investigating J.K. Simmons' character. We don't know what the connection is to the freaking Snowman. It's like, why is this guy pulling up when he's investigating J.K. Simmons' character? Why? Why? What does this guy have to do with freaking? What does the Snowman have to do with that freaking politician? We don't get a resolution to that.
Yeah.
We just don't know what is going on. And that pissed me off so much. It's like, both of these guys are just investigating the politician. What's so wrong? Why is the Snowman getting involved? I mean, that's probably part of that 15% that wasn't filmed.
Mhm.
There's probably some connection there. But
The
they just
movie
don't go
definitely
in.
feels like it's not like 15% sounds so little. Like
But that's
if you told me like they didn't shoot like 30% of the movie, I would be like, okay, that makes sense.
yeah, like from what I was saying, it doesn't feel like 15%. That
Yeah.
it feels like 50, bro.
It's
Like,
it's like so disjointed. It's like the most
Yeah.
disjointed movie I've ever watched. Like, I don't know.
when I was watching that particular point, just that was a mark that pissed me off. Like that was the limit for me. It's like, what does the Snowman have to do with this? We don't know what he has to do with this. And I was like, come on, bro. And then it's like, basically what happens is that Erica goes to another charity event, this time actually like undercover in a nice dress. She's like trying to talk to J.K. Simmons' character, and she's out for blood this time.
Yeah.
She basically carries a gun, and she's like charming up J.K. Simmons' character,
Mhm.
and it's so funny because like that scene was so funny because I don't know, J.K. Simmons like assistant or something like came by and is like gives like the key card, is like, yeah, he wants to if you want to ask him some more questions,
Yeah.
you can meet him there. And you see like J.K. Simmons like peeking around the corner like he's a little kid. Like he's like it's like his
It's like
it's like a
watching your
kid.
mom and like your friend's mom like talk about like you could stay the night or something.
Yeah, it's like a kid. It's like a kid seeing his older brother ask the mom for McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah, it's something like
And
that.
you're just
It's
like,
so funny.
it's the Vicky. Like, just ask her yourself. Like,
Yeah.
it's just like peeking around the corner. I was like, oh,
I
this is
love,
so
I
dumb.
love whenever he pulls the phone out and randomly takes the photo of her.
Oh yeah, I don't even remember that, bro.
It's so awesome.
No, I
love
remember
it.
that. Yeah.
And then
It's so cool.
and then she's like, okay, I got the hotel card. She like goes in, she like sets up everything. She's got like her recording device
Yeah.
and whatever. She's about to like do a girl with the dragon tattoo type gimmick. And she plants like a gun underneath the pillow. It's like, if things get too crazy, I got this. And then I don't know what she does, but she like goes around, like sets some other things up, and then she goes back and just the gun's not under the bed anymore. And then like the Snowman pulls up on her and takes her out, like knocks her out, and then takes one of her fingers, like cuts it off,
Yeah.
and uses that to access all the data on her like electronic device that
And
holds
like
all of
deletes
that.
it all. Yeah.
Yeah, deletes it all. And you're like, okay. And then Harry, he's just like, the next morning, he's just kind of like looking out his window, and he sees a freaking snowman drawn on the roof of his car or something. And he's like
Yeah.
sprints down the stairs, opens the door, and it's Erica there, fingerless, takes her in,
Like zip tied to the steering wheel. Yeah.
Yeah. Takes her in, puts her in the hospital, I guess, and then he's like, oh, I gotta find out who this guy is, and like looks over all the evidence, and then gets back to an interrogation meeting where Erica was interrogating the dad from that initial woman's disappearance, and is all like, there was like the one key thing. This was like the deciding factor that like blew open the case, basically. And initially during the conversation during that doctor's appointment is like, yeah, she went to the doctor's appointment and stuff, I guess, and
Yeah.
she met with him. And then in the interrogation with Erica, she like, uh, yeah, we went to the doctor. And then, he keeps replaying that one thing. It's like, yeah, we get it, bro. He said I get it. I get it, bro.
Mhm.
So so that was like the thing. It's like, oh, okay, she didn't go to the doctor by himself. They went together. And it's like, so he goes back to the dad, it's like asking him questions like, oh, why'd you say we went? It's like, oh, my wife was having like pregnancy issues, whatever, whatever. And it's like, yeah, we didn't even meet that guy, by the way. We met some other dude.
Yeah.
And it's like why? Like, what was the point to lie in the first place, bro? Like, I don't get it. I don't freaking get it.
As you're going like back through this and like going hitting all the beats and stuff like that, I'm just like taken aback how incredibly like convoluted this movie is. Like there's
Yeah.
just so much shit, and it's like half of it like doesn't even work or make
Yeah,
any
it's
sense.
like
Yeah.
like when you're initially writing the plot, it's like you would think the writers would think is like, isn't this a little stupid to write this in? Is like you
Mhm.
would think the character would talk this way instead of this way, but nah, they're just like, whatever makes this plot happen, I guess, will make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just find it stupid. And it's like, they reveal that the person they met was actually Harry's ex-girlfriend's boyfriend,
Yeah.
who is revealed to be the Snowman. And
Yeah.
that was like,
The goat man.
The
it felt,
Snowman.
it's like, it's just the most random thing where it's like, do I even really care about who the freaking Snowman is anymore? I don't. And it's like, it feels like such a
I do.
bland reveal. It's like yeah, Drew was like munching on his popcorn when he was like, and like he probably threw that thing in the air when he found out his boyfriend. He was like, no way, no.
Dude, I could actually like okay, I see like Jonathan like hating this movie more as he like talks about it.
Yeah.
And like as like when Jonathan's describing it, I'm like, man, I kind of
This
like
is
this movie
awesome.
more and more.
I'm watching. Oh my gosh, bro, this
No.
movie freaking stinks, bro. Oh my. And it's
So
like,
awesome.
and then it's just like a reveal. It's like, yeah, it's the boyfriend, and Harry's like, no way, no way.
Yeah.
So he like runs home, and he's like trying to call, and is like, the Harry already like abducted both the ex-girlfriend and the kid, and takes him out to his old crib that we see in the
Yeah,
intro.
he comes home with like a fucking duffel bag, and it's like that's already suspicious enough. And then like you obviously know where that's going, and like Harry Hole like fucking steals this like guy's phone and like his car, and he's like chasing after him, and like they're calling. He's like calling the like the mom's phone over and over again. The kid's like, "Why do you have mom's phone?" And he's like, "Some things you shouldn't know," or something like that. Or everybody says. I don't really know what this is, but he like has this like needle or like a vial thing that like sticks in their ear. Do you know what that is?
I don't know. I think
remember
it's
this, but I don't know.
makes them calm or something, or puts them to sleep. Maybe.
I don't think they ever explained it in the movie, which like he's a doctor. That's like his thing. So
Yeah.
it's probably some like medicine, but he just like that's his thing. Like whenever he was like on top of Rebecca Ferguson, he like puts this in her ear and he does the
Yeah.
same thing to the kid. And it's like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so it's like, yeah, he's at his old house now that you see in the intro, and he's got
Yeah.
both of them tied up. And then I forgot what happened. I think yeah.
Well, Harry Hole pulls
he
up.
he like tracks the phone or something, I think, right?
Yeah, he's tracking the phone and like to the old cabin, and he like busts in and he's like trying to listen for the ringtone of the phone. And he like goes upstairs and he's like looking, and he goes downstairs and he sees like they're like all like at this like dinner table, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, the Snowman's asking him to sit down. Is like, I'm gonna kill her if you don't. follow
Okay,
me and
okay.
stuff.
Before you say this is the one part of the movie where I was so into it and like so out of it at the same time. Like, okay, I know it's a movie, sure, but it's like this guy has your like the love of your life, like ex-girlfriend that you like still want to fuck, and like your like kid that you care about, like by the grips, like gripping them and like
By the grip.
That's the
that's not what I meant to say.
craziest sentence you've ever uttered, bro.
But like he has a gun, just pop him in the head. Like he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like there's no way he fastens it like fast enough than faster than a
Faster than
fucking bullet.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. And he's like the snowman is like, give me your gun, and he just like does it. He's like a good little boy.
It's like. I mean, you could have just like pulled out the gun. It's like bat, and just like ended the movie. Right
he had
there.
the gun in his hand already too.
Yeah, it's like you could have just like it doesn't take that long.
Yeah. I did think about that when I was watching the movie. I was like, "This fucking pop him, bro."
So he decides to hand him his gun and like sit down like a
Mhm.
good boy and listen to all his rules and stuff. And it's like, and then all that's happening is like he's asking some random like questions about like mommy issues and stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, why don't you think you're like a good fit for this? Is like, it's like, why don't you want to be with your family? He's like, they're better off without me. And he's like, yeah, wrong answer. And he starts tightening the metal wire thing.
Mm-hmm.
And all this guy's like trying to find is like just answers that about like his true self, I guess. Just like,
yeah.
I mean, like, to be fair, like Harry's like first answer was probably like it's still a valid answer. They're probably better off without him. He's like a freaking bad person to that.
I had Harry in my life.
And it's like, I don't know. It's like, so he's just like, I don't know, like Harry just like says like some awful things about himself. And then he's like, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. And he's like, starts loosening up the metal wire. And I forgot what happens. He's like, there's like something happens. It's like, oh yeah, it's like, do you think this, she's like a good mom or something? And it's like, why are you asking me? Ask the kid. And he's like, then the kid does like, I don't know, just like knocks his chair over, and then somehow that starts like a little brawl for some reason.
Yeah.
And then Snowman.
Michael Fassbender, he puts his finger under the wire to hold it, and he gets his finger cut off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He gets his finger cut off, and then he like runs away into the snowy wilderness, and like he unties the kid, and his ex-girlfriend is like, get some help or whatever, and she's all like, yeah, go freaking kill this guy.
Yeah. And
so he goes out, and then he just like walking, and then he just gets immediately shot by the freaking snowman. He just gets shot.
It's so cool.
And it's like, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, sure. Well, he gets shot. I mean, that's a smart thing to do if you're the freaking snowman. That's like the most logical thing that's happened so far. Sure. And then so he gets the initial shot off, and then the snowman just walks to him with the freaking gun in his hand. He's like, okay, it's like, you're gonna finish him off or not? And it's like, and then I don't know, Harry's like,
play with this food.
Harry has like some random like monologue about, oh yeah, it wasn't your mother's fault, it was a dad or something all along. And then the snowman, I guess he had like his slight epiphany before he freaking fell into this ice like his mom. And I'm like, come on, bro. Like,
it's like, oh, what a great parallel. Oh, it's like the most eye-rolly thing ever.
I was jumping out of my bed, bro.
I was all like, eye roll. And it was like, I was like,
no, it's so obvious. It's so predictable and obvious.
I was like, that doesn't kill a guy, bro. Like, he can just swim up and freaking get out. And I don't know.
No, but he's dense. He's the snowman. He's like dense, and he's like cool, and like brings him down. Yeah.
No, but it's like, no, but actually, like if you fall into like a hole in the ice, and if you lose the hole, you're just fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the snowman. He should be able to find the freaking hole, bro.
We're talking about like him.
We're talking about the snowman. We're not talking about Harry Hole. Harry Hole would know where the hole is.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Harry Hole always knows where the hole is.
I was like, I mean, freaking Harry's on the ice too. Why did he freaking fall, bro?
Because he was like stepping backwards or something.
He survived like a fucking gunshot, bro. He's built different.
I
the
guess. I
monster
mean,
suit?
I don't know. I mean, he dies and then he just like walks back to he like lays down for like a cool 5 minutes, like he's bleeding out, and then he just like
Yeah.
gets up and walks back to the cabin, the freaking house, and he's like, "We all good here?" I don't know if that's how the movie ended or what.
Yeah, practically. That's like
But yeah, one of
that's like
the
it.
freaking messiest movies I've ever had the the displeasure of watching.
Who's better, Harry Hole or Clarice from Silence of the Lambs,
Oh, Clarice, no question.
or
No
or
question.
Brad Pitt from Seven?
Oh, Brad Pitt. Both
Rank them.
Clarice, Brad Pitt, um, whoever this dude is from the Snowman.
Oh, we're going worst to best.
Yeah, worst to best.
Worst what?
Clarice?
Worst to best? Worst to best? Why are you switching it up on me? Worst to best, we're going Harry, no question. Then Brad Pitt, then Clarice, bro. Clarice
Worst
is
to
the goat.
best is Clarice, and then Brad Pitt, and then Harry Hole.
There is nothing in that movie. I'm like, if I got like murdered or something, the last person I would want on my case
No,
is
it's so
freaking Harry.
Same.
Hole.
Same.
He's not
The
like
last person I would
he's
want is
like,
Harry.
yo, go check with the parents gang. Maybe it was them. He's like, go check with the
I would love to
siblings.
drink, smoke a cigarette with
And it's
Harry
like,
Hole.
and it was just like probably some like, and it was probably some actual dude with some vendetta or something. And he's like, nah, bro, like just check with like the neighbors or something like that. You know, check with those guys. I would be pissed if I'm like looking over my body after this like Harry Hole got assigned to my case. I'd be like, oh my gosh.
But he's
just
the
like,
goat. He's the goat.
just-
They teach
just
him in
make me-
schools.
Just make me a cold case already, bro.
And
Just
she brought down the Snowman.
He did, 100%. Well, they ended the movie actually. Like we forgot to mention this, but like he's like in that fucking room with like his little like finger thing tapping the like his mug, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like
Oh,
describing the case, and he's like, "I'll do it. I'll do it. It's me."
Yeah.
Yeah,
like he's like
I'm waiting for Snowman too, bro.
He's like
I'm
a
waiting.
reformed freaking.
You should make it. You should
Yeah,
make
yeah,
Snowman.
that's all you,
Yeah,
bro.
I guess I should, bro. Someone has to step up.
I'll tell you right now, Michael Fassbender and Rebecca Ferguson are not coming back for that. Unless
I think
you
I'm
give
the
them,
biggest Snowman fan alive.
unless you give them like Anthony Hopkins last night money, bro.
What's your? Are you like a 3.5 star?
No, I'm like a 2.5 with a heart. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay.
Because it's so messy and it is like kind of boring in parts.
Like
but
I don't want to be that guy, but the movie's like objectively bad.
Yeah,
sure, it's
is.
objectively
Yeah.
horribly messy and convoluted and weird. But I'm not gonna say I didn't have a good time with it, you know. And like
I'm gonna say I didn't have a good time with
I
it.
kind of like it in like a weird way. I like it, and it's like the movie's like such an enigma that it even exists, and it's like so fascinating. And the fact that the guy's name is Harry Hole, and that Martin Scorsese's executive producer, and like all the stuff we mentioned at the top,
Do you
it's
think?
like I don't know, man.
Do you think this movie could be good? This movie could be like genuinely good. Like, what if it
I
was
think
a
so.
Martin Scorsese movie?
Then
I don't
at
think
least
so.
Marty would have like the decency
It'd be
to step up
better.
to the studio and be like, yeah, if the script's not finished, I'm not like,
Yeah.
just
Well,
like give me more time or else it's like I'm out of here.
Mhm.
Okay, here's the thing. I think the movie would be better with Scorsese. I don't think the movie would be good though. I think.
Oh, with whoever wrote that script, that's the issue.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the issue here.
Well, okay, my
Not the
like
director.
theory is I don't know exactly like how true this is, like the validity, but like this was like post like novel adaptation movies that like got big, you know. Like we had like Twilight, Hunger Games, you know,
Gone Girl.
all that, Gone Girl, and then like 2011 Girl with the Dragon Tattoo comes out. And it's like it's kind of very similar to this. It's like a very like pulpy, you know, kind of winter aesthetic with like a little girl and Daniel Craig's like doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's similar in like a way that I think they saw this and they were like, let's try to cash in and try to get that Girl with the Dragon Tattoo success, you know.
Probably.
Sure.
Probably.
I think if you give this to Fincher, it's like a much better movie.
It would be a great movie. I would like.
Probably.
if
Yeah, I think
Fincher
so.
Had it, it would genuinely be a really good movie. No,
I
it
don't
would be.
know.
It
I
would
mean,
be.
like,
well, he
I
wouldn't
mean,
do. He wouldn't have
like-
all those things. Like
See, the thing is, it's like no matter what director you put on here, it's like that doesn't make the script better. Like the script is still trash. Like
That's
the
true, but
script
you
is
can
the
elevate.
Sure.
major issue here.
Okay, but
It is the biggest issue. I don't think like Thomas Alfred like
Script
he
is the biggest issue.
it is the
like
biggest issue. But
I think Thomas Alfredson did the best he could, though.
yeah,
yeah,
and
he
like
probably did, but after
This
this movie,
movie being not like being bad is not his fault.
if
it's
it
not.
didn't
But
have the
like
holes, in it, then and Fincher made it, it would be great.
like
'Cause
see
this
see
is
yeah,
his
if it didn't
thing.
have the holes, if like genuinely these two things would have made this like bump up like maybe 2 stars. If we didn't get J.K. Simmons' character, and if we got a freaking connection between like if we didn't have J.K. Simmons' character, it coincides with this. Then we don't need the connection to J.K. Simmons' character with the Snowman.
Yeah,
We don't need all that.
sure.
Then
Yeah,
it's like it basically it's like a 2-for-1 right there.
Yeah,
I do
yeah,
think
yeah.
if you cut Simmons out of the movie, that like whole plot line, the movie gets better. However, I would really miss his dumb, horrible accent and his like scruff beard and that one scene where he takes a picture of Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. No, this movie's bad. I don't know. I'll give it like a 1.5 or something.
Yeah, I figured.
You're a better
I
man
figured.
than me, bro.
What did you give it?
You give it a half star. I already know it.
I just gave it the live drop, bro.
The live
No,
drop.
but
Let's see.
I genuinely think Fincher could make that like a really great movie because
Yeah,
that's
half
his
star.
thing.
Yep.
He adapts like shitty airport novels, or like not shitty,
Yeah.
but like and he makes them like into like
That's a half star for me.
like
Man.
great genre movie.
So I gave
Yeah, I'm at
both
2.5
of
with the
these movies-
heart. I'm with 2.5 with the heart right now.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, like I was at a 1 star before recording, and then the more I talked about it, the more I realized this movie freaking sucks.
See, I was at a 2-star before recording. And then you recapping. I'm like, this movie is so silly and awesome.
Okay, that's enough of the fucking Snowman.
Yeah,
we're
can we
done
move
with
on?
Snowman, bro.
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
bro, please.
All right. We're going to do a draft now of horror movies with a 3.0 and under. Well, 2.9 and under.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll,
Under 3.0.
Share my screen right here, I guess.
And the
okay.
draft order is me, Jonathan, and then Kuyve.
Yep.
And we're doing a traditional draft, snake style. You already know how it goes.
Guys,
One per director.
No, fuck no.
That's what we were thinking, but I think
No,
we
no,
should.
no.
I guess the criteria is that we'll do multiple directors, but also the criteria should be that it should be listed as a horror on Letterboxd, but we can nitpick into it when once we draft. It's like there's some horrors on that's listed as a horror on Letterboxd that's not really a horror.
I think I only have one movie, and maybe there will be more movies that I don't think is horror.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Drew's got the 101 here. Are we doing 5 picks? 5 picks is probably
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. What's
With
gonna be the 101?
the first pick, give me. I don't even know, bro. There's actually a lot of really good movies on the board. Give me Rob Zombie's Halloween 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. That's a good pick.
Yeah.
What year did that come out?
2009.
Yes. Yeah. Avatar year.
Yeah. Yeah, that was on my board. I wasn't really like going too crazy about it. But my pick, since we're having like many from like each director, I think both Kuyve and I are gonna get our favorite out of this franchise. So I'm gonna go with Paul W.S. Anderson's Resident Evil.
Nice.
As my first
I was
pick.
about to go with this.
Yeah, you weren't. It wasn't making back to you, buddy.
I know.
That's a good pick.
I thought about this or Halloween 2. I knew neither of them were coming back to me, so. Kuyve, you got the back-to-back.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I'll go with my guy, and I'll take The Shallows.
Yep,
Okay.
I knew that was coming.
JCS picture.
JCS picture, Blake Lively.
Blake Lively, and then I'll take. I'm gonna take The Happening.
That's a good pick.
Mmm,
It's a good pick. That was on my board.
great pick.
I like that one. Yeah, that's tough. I was thinking about The Happening.
The Happening has a very, very low score. It's a 2.1.
It's
Yeah.
like almost Snowman level, which is insane because The Happening is a million times better than The Snowman.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%, no
Yeah.
question.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll go with a movie that's arguably the best of this franchise, and
Franchise.
I'm gonna go with Final Destination 2.
That was on my board. That
No
was on my board.
way. Damn.
Yeah.
That's
a really good
pick.
movie.
That's a really
I
good
really
movie.
like that movie. Yeah.
That's the best one. That's the best one in my opinion. I should raise my score.
Yeah, I like this one.
Yeah. I am gonna go with my guy. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. We're gonna go with Knock at the Cabin,
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
the M. Night Shyamalan picture.
Yeah, that's
That's a good pick.
such a good pick.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
I was hoping it might fall back.
And then give me this is where it gets a little dicey. Give me Terrifier 2.
Ooh.
I don't know how you
that'll
guys feel about
How much do you
Terrifier.
like that movie? I haven't seen it.
I actually really like this movie. The only thing is it's like kind of like ridiculously long. It feels like 20 minutes shorter would be better.
I
But
mean, it is like 2 hours 20, I think, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it. I'm not a big fan about the Terrifier movies. Like, I can
That's fair.
understand the audience for it, but
I
it's
like the
just,
second and third one. The first one I don't really like.
yeah, the first one's too much for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is another one. I just want to double check the rating here before I draft this. Okay, it meets the right criteria. Let me just double check Final Destination just in case.
Yeah, it was on mine. It was a 2.9.
Drew,
Yeah.
Bones is at a 3.0.
Bones?
Yeah, Bones is it's
Yeah,
tragic, it's at a
it's just
3.0.
missed the list. I wanted to get it so bad.
Same.
Yeah, and this is another one where it's like, I mean, I think most people regard it as the best of this franchise, but like I haven't seen anyone beyond the first one, and I liked it. And that's gonna be the first Paranormal Activity.
Oh, interesting. I haven't seen that movie.
It's good.
I think I've maybe seen this movie, but it's like I don't know. It definitely not in full in like fucking
Yeah.
10 years or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. Let's see here. I don't want to go back to the same directors that I have,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it kind of difficult. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be going back to a director that I already have.
also, don't want to be so fucking predictable, bro.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll do. It's listed
What?
as a horror movie on here, and
Uh,
I'll take Michael Mann's The Keep.
I mean, I haven't seen
I
the
haven't
movie.
seen
I
it.
can't.
I
I
haven't
can't really
seen it.
dispute
I don't
anything.
know.
It has
Uh,
there's horror-y stuff in it.
Okay.
I
I
I'll
trust you.
I'll let you keep it. Yeah, I don't
I'll
really
trust
care
you.
about it that much.
Apparently, there's like a 3-hour cut of this movie or something, and
That probably rocks.
it would be like that would be insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. So you got your
I
back to
got
back.
another one. I'll
Yeah.
take Resident Evil Retribution.
Yeah, I saw that one
Yeah.
coming.
All right, Jonathan.
I'm between two right now. Yeah, I just want to get this out of the way. Are we gonna consider Trap a horror or no?
No.
No.
I was expecting as much. So yeah.
Okay, me and Kuyve were talking about this. I think, like, serial killer is horror in concept, but I don't think Trap is horror in execution. I think it's
Yeah.
thriller.
It's thriller for sure.
Yeah, sure. That's valid. Take Knock the Cabin off my list. Yeah, I might go with this one because I really like this one as well. I mean, 2025 release, The Conjuring: Last Rites.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is a really good movie. I actually really like this. This was on my list.
It's that good.
It is good.
Hmm.
I have it at 3.5.
What is his name? Michael Chavez?
Yeah,
Chavs. I think
Michael
we like.
Chavez.
yeah, Chavs, yeah, something
Yeah,
like that.
we looked up the pronunciation. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Chaves or whatever. For my fourth pick, we're gonna go with the little Addison Rae picture. Thanksgiving.
Oh my god.
Of course.
It was on my list. It was on my
It's
list.
on my list
You
for
know how
sure.
to do it.
It was on my list.
This movie's so much fun. And
your last
then we're gonna go with the most fun movie of all time. We started with the Hooper. We're ending it with the Hooper. Give me the Mangler, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I need to watch this. It looks sick.
Yeah.
I'm stuck between a few right now, man. It's tough because there's a director here I also want to go back to, but do I really want to? I mean, or do we want some more representation on? It's tough. Okay, tell me right now. Would you guys consider Alien versus Predator a horror movie?
Yeah, I think so. It's like
Sure.
action horror.
Because in my head, I was like,
I think it flies.
this
I think
is
it flies.
kind of more like of a sci-fi action than it feels like a horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both. I think the thing is they are both like horror, like iconic characters.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
So it's tough. Like if that's on the table for me, it does make my decision a bit harder. I'm like,
I mean,
struggling between three options. I mean, I might as well tell you right now because I'm gonna have to choose one of these three, and that's gonna be Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Strangers Prey at Night.
Oh,
I
definitely don't pick that shit.
And the 2025 JCS picture Woman in the Yard.
Oh, I mean, Woman in the Yard's the best movie there, but I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of have most of these on equal terms. I mean, like half a point difference, but it's like kind of the same.
Yeah.
I do have like all of these are basically franchise movies. So I'll just take with like, a standalone picture here. I'll take Woman in the Yard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Great movie. I didn't pick it because we talk about this movie a lot. So
Yeah, we do talk about this movie a lot.
Yeah.
That's also why I'm not going to take Exorcist II: The Heretic. I think I've said it like 45 times on this podcast.
Yeah.
That I think that movie's really good. I'm not taking that. But I will be taking. This is kind of some secret tech. I don't
Secret
even know.
sauce?
I don't know if you guys know about this movie. The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Oh, I do know about this.
1972.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
This movie looks really good.
Yeah, it's like another one of those kind of like fake documentaries or like it's not really a mockumentary, I would say, because it's like it's documentary, and then it's not found footage either.
Yeah,
it's kind of like this documentary shot as a documentary, and it's kind of this weird thing where it's just like about this like Bigfoot-esque creature that kind of like roams these landscapes, and these landscapes are just like the most beautiful thing in the world. So I don't know, it's just like a nice movie to look at, really.
Yeah, we definitely
walk.
got
Yeah, I definitely want to watch this. I want to
got a
watch the
unique-
director's other movies too. They look really interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely one of our more unique drafts, I guess. Maybe there's like a couple
Mhm.
repeats that we have here that we've done in different drafts, but more or less some new movies making our list.
Yeah.
So to recap the draft, Drew drafted Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Knock at the Cabin, Terrifier 2, Thanksgiving, and The Mangler. I drafted Resident Evil, Final Destination 2, Paranormal Activity, The Conjuring: Last Rites, Woman in the Yard, and Kuyve drafted The Shallows, The Happening, Michael Mann's The Keep, Resident Evil Retribution, and The Legend of Boggy Creek.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
It's a
we'll
good-
be
Basically, if you're listening to this, those are some underrated horror movies that you should go check out. Just like I'm Dangerous Tonight, and Drew would say The Snowman.
Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that, but the
That's what
Snowman
you've
is
been
like
saying the whole
guilty
episode.
pleasure. Those, yeah. I don't know,
But
but
yeah,
I definitely
we'll,
am Dangerous Tonight. Definitely am Dangerous Tonight. Go watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments who you think won. We'll probably put this up on Twitter later. You can vote.
Yeah,
for
I'll
this.
make a poll.
If there was one movie that I could steal another person's team, it would be Final Destination 2.
Yeah, this
Really?
I forgot. Like, I like Knock at the Cabin more, obviously, but like
Mhm.
that movie's really good.
Even like
Yeah.
3 stars, I think. Don't you?
Yeah, no, I raised it just now because it's
Yeah.
actually really good.
It is really good.
Yeah, we'll bring it back, I guess.
All right. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars on Spotify. We're going to get into the news. The biggest piece of news this week is Diane Keaton's passing. Rest in peace, just like a legend, one of the greatest actresses ever. You know, there's so much we could say. You know, it's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
tragic. Another thing is M. Night Shyamalan has announced that he will co-create and direct a live-action Magic 8 Ball TV show. Mattel is producing the series.
This is so ridiculous, man.
This is the most
Mattel-
insane thing in the world.
Mattel makes it kind of concerning. I don't know about all that.
Sure.
Because then if it's like, because Mattel owns the 8-ball product, I guess, the Magic
Yes.
8-ball product.
Yeah,
So
it's a
I
little
feel like,
toy. So
is it gonna have that horror aspect to it? Is it gonna be like horror?
It
'Cause,
must
like,
be.
but it doesn't make sense. It's like that's like bad advertising towards that product if you think about it in that sense. It's like, oh, things are gonna go wrong if you have a Magic 8-ball.
they definitely want it to be like a horror thing,
But-
but like a PG-13 horror. You know.
Sure.
It must be that. And to Jonathan's point, like I don't know, is that product like successful nowadays? Do Magic 8 Balls are they flying off the shelves these days?
No.
I don't know
Nope.
about all that.
Hell
They
no.
used to be. They probably.
Yeah, they used
I haven't
to be.
seen a Magic 8 Ball in like 10 years. You
Yeah,
know.
See,
exactly.
a
So they're
Magic
like-
8-ball movie would have done numbers in like 1995 or something.
If
Yeah.
anything, this is gonna rejuvenate the product rather than
Yeah.
Sure,
you know.
maybe. But yeah, I mean, M. Night Shyamalan, I like the director. I'll be in. I mean, I haven't checked out Servant, which I've heard good things about actually.
I've also heard good things.
Mhm.
So that's like something I do want to check out sometime soon. But
Me too.
yeah, I'll be in on the show once it drops.
I think
Yeah.
like a lot of interesting people directed episodes of that show, and I don't know who's in that show. Servant.
Rupert Grint.
All right.
That's why he got him and
Knock at the Cabin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I
Didn't
don't know.
Arkasha Stevenson, like that was
Yeah.
like her first project? Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. I wanna
The
watch
goat. Yeah.
The goat.
Nell
I don't know,
Tiger
I'm-
Free's in
I'm
this
in.
movie. I'm in the show.
Huh?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
What?
she's in.
Wait,
She's in
You
oh,
got me- I
maybe-
just lit up, bro.
Maybe that's how Nell
Arkasha
Tiger Free and
Stevenson.
Arkasha Stevenson they linked up.
Maybe so. Yeah.
Okay.
Toby Kebbell's in it. You probably don't know him. He was in an episode of Black Mirror, and he's in this other movie called Dead
Oh, I know.
Man's Shoes.
Yeah, I remember that guy's face.
Tony Revolori's in it. The Flash
The Wes
Thompson
Anderson
from-
guy.
Yeah, that guy, and Flash Thompson from the MCU.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And
that.
He's in
Beyond
Scream
that-
6.
Yeah, he is. Beyond that, these are all names I'm not particularly familiar with.
Maybe we'll get a M. Night Nell Tiger Free movie from all this, like Rupert Grint.
Oh my
Probably.
god.
Think about it. Think about it.
That would be
so
like my
awesome.
most anticipated movie ever.
It'd be the best movie of all time.
No,
like,
it literally would
yeah.
be.
It'd be
That'd
better
be
from
so
One for the
insane.
Heart. That much I know.
All right, next piece of news.
Actually, wait,
All
like
right.
we barely even talked about the 8-ball thing though. Like, do you think it would be like?
I
do
think
you
it'll be
it's a
fun.
Cool
I
thing
think it's
for
gonna
M.
be
Night?
I think it's gonna have like it's gonna play out like one of those. I don't know if you guys ever seen those Goosebump episodes when you were a kid. I feel like it's gonna look like that. Like, I mean, have a similar
Yeah.
tone, which I'll be
I
in
think
for.
it's
I mean,
gonna
those
play
episodes
out
are
as
fun.
like kind of like PG-13 Final Destination of like your predetermined like answer that 8-ball gives you and like playing with fate kind of thing.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
be in on that.
I think M. Night posted a picture of like a script or something.
Yeah.
And it said directed by M. Night Shyamalan. So I'm wondering if this is like a 10 episode thing where he directs all 10 hours of this show or something like that.
That'd
Which
be
would
awesome.
Which would be really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
But if it's like because I think Servant is like it's like produced by M. Night Shyamalan or like from M. Night Shyamalan. That's what like its thing, and then
Yeah.
people direct the other episodes. So yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But,
It
yeah.
said that he's co-creating and directing it, so I don't know how much he's directing, but I think it would be really cool if he directed the whole thing.
That would be so sick.
I don't think he's writing it though, which is kind of concerning. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm there. I'm there either way.
Yeah.
So I'm set.
100%.
Next piece of news, we got some Five Nights at Freddy's 2 news. Megan Fox has been cast as Toy Chica, and Matt Pat has been cast as Toy Bonnie. What do we think about the Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
I
I
mean,
don't know, bro.
I don't know about all that. I mean, like, I don't really care for Five Nights at Freddy's that much, but like, Megan.
You almost
Fox,
drafted
I mean,
it.
that was you, buddy. But if you're casting Megan Fox, I mean, I'd like to see her and not.
It's just her
freaking animatronic.
voice. It's just her
Yeah.
voice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so.
Well, sure, if you want like a freaking sexy voice, you cast Megan Fox. Yeah, I guess.
But does like
that's what they're
Megan
gonna
Fox
do.
have
They're-
like a thing for like robots now? Because like she was in like Subservience movie.
Subservience.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she's there for the paycheck. She's kind of like
100%.
in out of the spotlight. She's just doing random roles now.
That's true.
Getting
Yeah.
her. But Mad Pat, I mean, sure. I mean, I used to watch his videos, his Five Nights at Freddy's videos. I thought they were fun.
I used to watch his videos too.
Yeah, I thought they were fun. You know, late night YouTube videos. I thought those are a fun time. I mean, it's probably a big thing for Mad Pat to be casted. I mean, he was in the first movie as like, you know, a cameo, but to be cast in a bigger
He
role
played
here,
Ness the waiter, which is the most ridiculous thing in the world.
yeah. So I mean, like, I don't really care for it, but like, I'm happy for Mad Pat.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cool to see the internet going crazy over this guy who like made YouTube videos, you know.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see him like going from like making a living off of Five Nights at Freddy's and like, you know, to like being involved in the project.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't
it
know.
wasn't particularly just Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, he was like heavily
sure,
invested in it.
but he got a big spike of following, you know, from Five Nights at Freddy's.
100%.
That and Undertale for sure. Which feels like, you know, the fucking craziest thing to talk about in 2025.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next piece of news is a big Jonathan news. This one's Jonathan favorite. The Curse of La Llorona sequel is now in production, starring Raymond Cruz, Edie Gainham, Martin Forjardo, Ashton Luca Porto, and A.V. Porto. What do you think about this one, Jonathan?
I think you got the script mixed up there. I think you were talking about yourself. I thought you were like
No,
a big
bro.
fan.
I haven't even seen the first one. I haven't
You're a
even
big
seen
fan.
Curse of La
Like,
Llorona.
I remember you were like talking about how you were putting that off as like the last of your Conjuring movies because you were like, you know, got to leave the best to last or something like that. So
Yeah, hell
yeah,
no.
I mean, you got like the La Llorona movies lined up for you, so it's kind of like all in your turf here on.
That is true. I do have the Curse of La Llorona tattoo. I have the body piece, or the
Yeah.
chest piece. No, this is like the most. That'd be awesome.
That's insane.
I need
But yeah,
Patrick Wilson on my chest.
that's crazy.
That would
But
be sick.
yeah, I mean, this is like the most nonsensical piece of news I've ever heard in my life. Like,
Yeah, because especially the first one did so like one, it did horribly like at the box office. I'm pretty sure, but like
not
the
even the
critics
box
fucking
office.
hate this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not even just the critics. Everyone hates this movie.
yeah.
So it genuinely baffles me how Hollywood in general just like sees the evidence, all the evidence put up against this movie, and
Mhm.
decide it's a good idea to create a sequel. I just don't see it. I mean, we have good movies, like people like at least movies that are critically acclaimed that didn't do good at the box office, and those don't get sequels.
Mhm.
Even though it feels like they deserve one, but for some reason, La Llorona, which I don't even think needs a sequel. I don't even remember that movie because I basically, scrolled into my brain's mainframe and deleted that thing.
You like
Um,
you like Men in Blacked yourself.
yeah, basically that's what happened right after I
Yeah,
watched the movie because I'm like, I don't need this, taking up brain storage.
yeah.
So,
Well, the reason this exists is because Last Rites did like so incredibly well at the box
yeah,
office.
I understand Last Ride's doing well. I mean, they already have projects lined up for it. They're doing like
Mhm.
some sort of Conjuring prequel TV show or something like
Yeah.
that. Sure, go ahead with all of that. Why are we bringing other IPs that just failed miserably? Like you so The Conjuring did well, so you do a Conjuring project. That makes sense.
Mhm.
Why do you gotta bring up a project that did bad? Like there's a reason that movie didn't make money. Like
Yeah.
I just don't understand the thought process of
Well, yeah, this
Hollywood and the studios there.
they like they have the Annabelle spin-off movies, and then like those do well just on their own,
Yeah.
like detached from the Conjuring universe. And then you have like the Nun movies, which are like a spin-off, and those also like do well because it's like attached to the Conjuring. La Llorona, like it has like nothing like from what I know that's like attached to the Conjuring except for like it just is
Yeah, it's
in like
just like
some
the
weird
sanity.
way.
I mean, just
Yeah,
get Michael Chaves in, maybe it'll be good.
yeah.
Um, isn't La Llorona like I haven't seen this movie? Isn't it like a screaming woman in the woods? Like
No,
that's like
it's
the
like
concept of it.
not the woods. It's like
It's like a lake,
there's
isn't it?
not really. It's like there's just like this family in a house. I don't know if they just moved in, but they're just there, and there's like this woman in like a bride dress or something like that, and she just haunts them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
that's it.
Okay.
It's like there's like a scene I remember where it's like in a pool. Maybe that's what you think about that body of water. There's
Maybe
like a
maybe
pool
so.
scene, but there's nothing like in terms of like a lake or anything. All of it,
I think
everything takes place in that house.
yeah, but I think that it's like an actual like myth somewhere in the world where there's
Yeah,
like a screaming woman from the woods, which I think is like just like a terrifying fucking concept. So if they just like
Yeah.
yeah, they could have just done
did
that.
something cool
Just
with
like
it, you know?
got someone just like people hiking in the woods and that
Yeah.
happened. Sure,
Sure.
you can make something happen, but I don't know what they did with this. It's like I just remember there was like this stupid ass scene with like the priest comes in and he does like salt everywhere and just like La Llorona just like
It's like weapons.
yeah, but like she just like goes over the salt or something like it's nothing, and it's like the priest's like yeah, there's nothing I can do now, and I'm like I mean this might be coming out of my ass. I don't know. I don't remember this movie like for shit, to be honest. Like I just remember
Yeah.
like I think Linda Cardinelli's in it. I think that's like the only thing I remembered, to be honest.
Might have to watch it then.
Yeah, but beyond that, I'm like why? That's
Yeah,
kind of my
it's
main question
ridiculous.
with this.
Why don't they just make the Nun 3? It's like that's like
Sure,
an easy cash grab. That'll make more money than La Llorona 2. And
that's
people like the second Nun movie a lot actually. Like,
yeah,
people
they
ride
They're
that
gonna
movie.
Drew, I promise you they're gonna make Nun 3.
No, for sure.
At
For
some
they
sure.
probably will.
Yeah. Next piece of news. We have another piece of news about a director making a TV show. Ryan Coogler's X-Files, Daniel Deadweiler is reportedly talks to star in it. How do we feel about
I mean,
the
she's the
Ryan
goat.
Coogler X-Files show?
She's the goat, woman in the yard star.
Yeah.
I saw the TV glow till she's a great actress.
Yes.
I mean, I wasn't even familiar until now that Ryan Coogler was trying to make an X-Files TV show, to be
Me
honest.
neither.
Yeah.
But
Have you guys
sure,
seen
I
the
guess.
X Files?
Yeah.
No.
I
I've
mean, I
seen like
haven't seen
one episode.
I haven't seen its entirety. I've seen like 3-ish or 3.5 seasons. It's really good. I
Yeah.
just I wanted to continue with it, but yeah, it's a great show.
Some
It's a
people
great.
love it. It's like the best thing ever to some people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that, to be honest. Like there are some people that grew up with it, and it's like people that grew up with Twin Peaks, and every episode like adds to that mysteriousness, that intrigue, and it just keeps building upon it, and you're just like
Yeah.
become so much more invested. Yeah, but you take that with the X-Files and you base it off like what it has like 8 or 9 seasons, and
Mhm.
it's like people live with this like growing suspense with every episode. So like I can understand some people's opinion on that, and I wouldn't be mad at that for people.
I think it's
Sure.
cool IP,
Yeah,
and
really cool.
you're giving it to a guy who is good at making movies. So
Yeah.
like
Well,
I
he's
think
good at working in like the studio like franchise IP.
yeah,
Like, we look at like Creed or like, like those Black Panther movies. Like I don't like the MCU, but the Black Panther movie is probably the best MCU movie. You
exactly.
know? Like it's still like sort of a real movie. It's like made by a real guy,
Yeah, I think he kind of knows how to somehow get like not benefit from being in the studio system, but like
Mhm.
get a little bit more like leeway to be able to do certain things.
For sure.
Yeah, like
I feel like he's probably like a good like talker and like persuade.
yeah, he's
persuader,
like he still manages to get his own vision within the film
Mhm.
while still like pleasing the studio in terms of what the product is of the final
for
you know
sure.
film.
I think his biggest thing was like he made Creed, and then Creed was such a success, like both critically and like at the box office.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like, you can kind of do your thing, and then like he goes to make Black Panther, and
And they're
then
the biggest movies ever.
So
yeah, genuinely gets
is
nominated
X-Files
for Best Picture.
Mhm.
yeah, is X-Files supposed to be a TV show or a movie? I didn't catch that.
It's a TV show. It's a
Like a
series.
limited series, or do we know about how
It
far
doesn't
that is?
say. It just says series.
Yeah, I don't know about like if it's gonna be its own thing. It'll be really tough for it to be a limited series. Like if they are trying to do like a new thing, it feels like it's gonna be an ongoing series. Hopefully Ryan Coogler isn't attached to this for the entirety of its runtime, maybe just like the first season or something, and he can move on to his
Mhm.
own projects.
Yeah.
But I could
Yeah.
definitely see this being so successful, depending on the castings and how they decide to play it out.
It sounds
Danielle,
cool to me.
yeah, Danielle Deadwaller, great
Yeah.
casting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Last piece of news, Zoe Saldana says that James Cameron is considering a documentary about the making of Avatar. It would finally give us the chance to explain in a meticulous way why performance capture is the most empowering form of acting. This would be the coolest thing in the world. Like,
Oh yeah.
I would love to see this. Also, I don't even know how much they could show in the documentary, because James Cameron, like, there's a couple things like notorious with James Cameron. One, makes good movies. Two, makes a lot of money and is really good at making money. Three, loves to kill people on set.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like all like the Abyss stuff and like the Way of Water. Like,
Yeah.
he's like fucking drowning people constantly.
Mhm.
I think it would be interesting to look like behind the scenes of it all, but also just like how he like makes Avatar.
Yeah, because Avatar is like it's like the number one movie where you're like, how the fuck is this made?
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it's like so heavily reliant on like computer generated stuff, you're like still
Mhm.
like, what of this is real? What of this is
Yeah,
not?
what are they shooting? You know.
What are they shooting? How like yeah, it would be absolutely incredible to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I would love to see like their actual like faces perform.
yeah.
Mhm.
I really want to see whatever scene it was that Kate Winslet decided to hold her breath for like 8 minutes for, like,
Yeah.
or whatever it was to break Tom Cruise's record.
Mhm.
I feel like I want to see that for sure. But in terms
Mhm.
of its entirety, it'll be interesting. I'm not a huge documentary guy, I'll maybe or maybe not check this out. Um, but I don't really expect to see much beyond blue screens and motion capture mostly, and then seeing like the
Sure.
tech guys do their thing. But it's interesting enough. I mean, I like I said, Avatar: Way of Water, I think is one of the most like visually one of the best movies ever. So, I by that statement alone, it's like you're somewhat intrigued onto how everything was made.
Yeah.
Drew, what did she say about acting again?
Um, let me pull it back up. She said it would finally give us a chance to explain in a meticulous way why why performance capture is the most empowering form of acting.
That's like an interesting thing to say. I don't know how.
Yeah,
Zoe Saldana is like super passionate about her work, you can tell.
for sure.
And I think
Yeah,
she's like very motivated. Like she I feel like she wants another Oscar. I feel like she wants an
But-
Oscar for.
yeah.
I think she wants performance capture to be recognized
Mhm.
by people as real acting,
Uh,
and I think that's totally true because it's like, yeah,
I
It
want I
is,
want to
yeah.
know your guys' takes on this because in terms of Avatar, I think the motion capture performances are great, but I still think the best motion capture performance is Andy Serkis's Golem.
No,
no, I think it's
I would
Zoe
say
Saldana.
Natiri.
I think it's
Yeah,
Zoe
it's
Saldana.
Natiri.
I mean, the range Andy Serkis goes into just becoming Golem is like one of the most incredible feats I've ever seen in my
It
life.
is really amazing.
It's like you don't see
Yeah,
Andy Serkis whatsoever. You just see Golem. Like, and Golem has split personalities, and you're like, holy, like this is just unreal acting right here.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah,
just me. That's just me. I definitely see you guys' take on Neytiri, especially in Way of Water.
mhm,
Because especially that final act where she just goes mental.
yeah.
It's you feel the passion in that.
But like, well, as she's saying, it's like the most like empowering like form of acting. It, like makes sense because it's like when you're just like acting like when you're like doing like a regular acting job, you're just like yourself. You know, you have like
Yeah.
makeup on, you do your hair, whatever. You're like putting on a costume or like your own like clothing or whatever. You know, you still. I've never acted in anything before, but like I imagine you like it's you still like feel part of yourself. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Even though you're playing a character. I feel like in mocap with something like this, it's like you're like so in the character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Or
don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
like
vice versa. Like it would be like hard. It would be like so difficult to cap or like feel like the character. So when you
Mhm.
get it, it just feels like so good
Yeah,
because it's
maybe.
like you have all these things on you and stuff.
yeah, because like um with mocap, it's like you're completely embodying like a new sort of personality, new presence, new
Physicality
character
even.
overall. Yeah,
Mhm.
physicality exactly. And it's like just everything is so different. So you're just like it's basically just your voice. I mean, there's like the face capture and things put into it, but it's like you basically have to go into a completely different like mindset and everything for this
Yeah.
sort of performance, which I think is like so unique compared to different performances. Um, but yeah, I mean, like specifically, I guess Zoe Saldana is probably a highlight and Kate Winslet. I know Drew, you brought this up on last episode where it's like you really didn't see Kate
Yeah.
Winslet in that movie at all.
She
Uh,
completely transforms into it, like her
Yeah,
character.
whereas like Sam Worthington, I love him, but it's like all I see is Sam Worthington it's
Sure.
when it's Jake Sully there, which is fine,
Yeah.
which is fine. That's kind of him.
Mm.
Uh, but yeah, for me, I mean, my goats would be Andy Serkis as Gollum, and then Andy Serkis as Caesar,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
then
Circus as Caesar is like he's so good. That to me that character is so good, and it's like I don't know if his mocap performance is the best thing ever, but
Mm.
I think it is. I think bro, Caesar is just different in all three of those movies. It's amazing to
yeah,
see like everything. Like yeah, like in those movies, I don't see Andy Serkis whatsoever. Like I can't imagine Andy Serkis saying those lines if I wanted to. Whereas like even with Zoe Saldana, I hear Zoe Saldana in those lines. I do hear her.
Oh, I hear her for sure, but it's like that's
It's going for
almost
different
like
things,
better.
though.
That's almost like
Definitely,
better because
definitely.
it's like
Yeah.
you can see Zoe Saldana's acting
Mhm.
Sure,
through the
100%.
mocap because it's like it's Zoe Saldana, and you see all her face emoting the whole time. I think it's like so incredible.
I especially think of like the end of Way of Water. You know, it's like she like has a scene where she like is breaking down crying, and it's like it's so emotional, and like you can just feel it through her acting alone.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. All right, that was the last piece of news. Next week, I actually have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, just make sure to like, subscribe, drop something in the comments what movies you want us to watch or anything else. Feel free. Rate us 5 stars.
Yep. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.